So how is everybody? Look at that. YouTube actually notified you. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, I might have to mute this one over here. No, I just wanted to come up here and waste a little time, wait for my girl to come home for lunch. And if somebody would like to co-host, that would be awesome. While I can go sit with her for lunch, and then when she leaves, I can come back instead of restarting a whole new stream. So if anybody would like to co-host, that would be awesome. I'll get ready to post you a link up here. Okay. RB, hey. Oh, there she is. She just walked in the door, too. So would anybody like to co-host? Miss Patty, how are you? I have no idea. No idea. That should be pinned up there. Vanoski, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Patrick Hardy, Texas Fish Keeper Militia. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, baby. I'm streaming so everybody hears you say hi. Hi, everybody. Say hi to everybody.
So
Say hi to everybody.
anything inappropriate.
Yeah, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
She says hi. That I'm awesome and you love me?
Always.
Oh, dang, my earbud just went off. I'll be right there. I'm looking for somebody to co-host with me and I'll come up there. Power on. Miss Jess, how are you? She's cutting grass. All right. Outstanding. Chewy, how you doing, buddy? All right, cool. You're at work, you can't come up, so you're watching watching the live stream at work. Outstanding. That's dedication right there. Dedication. Chewy's coming up. Anybody else like to come on up? I want to go sit with my best half while she has lunch real quick. Then I can come back up here and hang out with everybody. RB, always a pleasure, my friend. You know, RB, I'm really glad to find out that you're not having to sell or have to move all your stuff. That's way cool.
So how's the Rock and Rocco?
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of working on
What
a
is
video.
this? Where'd you get this?
Teacher Appreciation Week.
You guys,
So
look at this. Look at this. It's
I'm
Teacher
sort of-
Appreciation Week at where my girl goes to work, where my girl teaches at. Girls Appreciation Week or Teachers Appreciation Week. How awesome is that? I want one of these. Can I have one?
It's all homemade.
These are all homemade?
Yep.
Thank you, baby. You're the best.
You get two.
I get two. I get two. One for we can. How awesome is that? I got the best girlfriend ever. You know that? Oh, Terry, give me 1 second, buddy. Let me flip you up here.
Hey,
There we
eat
go.
your food, man.
I'm going to eat my cookie.
So Rocco,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of doing a video on invasive species.
Interesting.
Okay, because Bob and I are doing a program coming up on
Mm-hmm.
the fish that we cannot keep.
Right.
Okay, like snakeheads are extremely
Chubs.
invasive for your country, but not so
Uh-huh.
for mine.
Only one or two species of snakehead is extremely invasive.
Well, in the extreme side of things, but all of them would do damage in certain parts of the United States. The dwarf snakeheads would pose a threat to your muscle and clamps, okay, because that's what they eat.
In theory.
No, I have personally watched that on people that keep them over in Europe and in Asia here on YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
Okay? I have personally watched that. I have seen the Chanabarca, which is a 2-foot long fish, kept with neon tetras and Chlorodorus. Just like the Fahaka puffer can be kept with guppies. They're too small.
Yeah, they're not appetizing enough.
Exactly. They're very, very small, so they've got very little interest in that type of thing. Now,
Right
a
on.
northern snakehead might have a different attitude towards those guppies. But the
There he is, the man, the myth,
Chanabarca
the
is
legend.
primarily a mussel
Folks,
and clam feeder.
May I present to you Chubbs?
Chubbs.
What up?
What's going on,
What up?
Chubbs?
Hey. So who wants to co-host this stream real quick? Can you gentlemen handle this for about 20 minutes?
We got it. Chewy doing
All right,
a
I'm
good
gonna
job.
go. I'm gonna go take care of my girl because I'm missing her. So
Well,
I'll go sit with my girl while she eats lunch real quick.
and the three of us will talk.
Oh, yeah, take your
Right
time.
on.
We got this.
Be good.
Only 20
Children.
minutes?
Hey, if we can't
Yeah, well,
be
she's
good, we're
got
gonna be
lunch
good
and she's
at
got
it.
to drive there and drive back. So
You hear me? If we can't be good, we're gonna be good at it.
there you go. There you go. So I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
So, Chubbs,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
starting off with the top dog in the family, where it's known as Channa argus,
Yeah.
which is the northern snakehead, which poses a threat to not only your country but mine.
Well, you said they eat mussels and clams, huh?
Oh, the dwarfs do,
Oh, okay.
Not
But-
the northern snakehead.
not the northern
Right.
snakehead.
Well, no, but I was thinking if they eat mussels and clams, well, they got a problem with zebra mussels. They could bring them over here to get them.
Exactly. But the problem is
But
They
a
don't
dwarf,
live in cold water.
Oh,
The dwarfs
a
are
dwarf,
from
a dwarf
India.
snakehead's not going to inhabit the same environment that a zebra mussel does.
yeah, right.
Exactly. So they pose threats to like the mussels down in your area, Chuck.
Yeah, all the clams and the oysters and
Whereas
stuff that
up
we want.
in Canada, they really pose no threat. We
Yeah.
only have one species in the whole family that comes from Russia, that comes from cold water, that could inhabit our waterways.
You guys hear water running?
It's a bit fatty.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry,
So-
I'm doing water change.
I'm doing this why and why not kind of thing with Bob. The species that I can have, like I can have an Asian arowana. You guys can.
Mm-hmm. Can't have
Well,
no
that's
type.
not. It's got absolutely nothing to do with invasiveness. It's just our country isn't too interested in worrying about microchipped fish.
Well, it's also the pose of the threat of somebody releasing them into the wild. And that comes from the IUC.
I 100% disagree.
Well, you see, well, let's stick with that theory. And well, now what about the China barb or the golden barb and dojo loaches, which also come from China area? But they're
Exactly.
allowed here. They're allowed here.
They're
Why
not
isn't
allowed
there
up
one?
here. Dojo loaches are banned.
There's so many species that have the ability to survive in the wild in the United States that are
Exactly.
allowed in this country.
Yeah.
The Asian arowana thing's got absolutely nothing to do with
Asian
potential
arowana
for
can live in
invasiveness.
your waterways. It can easily
Oh, it
live
absolutely
in
can.
Florida.
So can a silver arowana, and it's allowed.
Well, no, silver arowana
Well,
need hot
the thing
water.
is that the IUCN controls the trade of endangered species. The Asian arowana is
Correct, but every other
Endangered
country
species.
is allowed to have the
Per
microchip
se.
hatchery fish raised fish.
per se. And
The
so
only reason the
therefore
United
they
States
don't
hasn't gotten on the
accept-
bandwagon is because we don't want to pay people to scan fish.
Exactly. That is the ruling of your government because they don't want to scan it and they don't want to have the possibility of it being let go like plecos.
No,
Florida.
They don't want to spend the money on having training somebody to do it and worrying about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's your government. But according to the IUCN, it's allowed in various different other countries as long as it's farmed. You cannot own a wild Asian arowana.
Nobody can.
You can own an Asian arowana in Canada.
Yeah, I think we covered that part already.
Exactly. It's your government's non-acceptance of it, and their major reason all behind it is they fear invasive.
That's not true.
Well, the silver arowana can live in Florida.
Well, that's my point. You're
in
making
South
my point for
but
me.
The silver arowana cannot live in the Mississippi River. It gets too cold.
Yes. There's only one state that the silver arowana can be allowed in.
Well, that is not allowed.
And that's Florida.
Yep.
Rest of the country can keep it. But you don't see jurisdiction on the silver arowana.
Oh, but
Federal
dojo
level.
roaches are cold water roaches. They can live underneath ice, but
Yeah.
yet they're still allowed almost cross country. There's
Yeah,
some states you can't have them, but they're legal in Louisiana.
Yeah. It goes state by state in some fish like piranhas.
Well, piranhas are not allowed anywhere in the southern region because they fear them getting out. But they're really no threat to the United States because they need a lot hotter water.
Yeah, as a whole. So it goes state by state with some species.
You know, a red-tailed catfish was caught in the Indiana portion of Lake Michigan.
Well, I believe it. But it was probably released in the beginning of summer and caught at the end of summer.
No,
Exactly.
it was hanging out in a warm water discharge from a power
Oh,
plant.
well, there you go. It found warm water.
Yeah. Like there's reports of piranhas in lakes too, where the government,
You always see the reports of people catching pacu and they say it's a piranha, and
Yes.
You know, there's Jack Dempsey's in South Dakota, but they're in a hot spring.
Yeah.
Right.
There's jewel cichlids in our hot spring in Banff.
Yeah.
Plus a whole bunch of lemurs and various different other types of fish.
They got manganese cichlids or jaguar cichlids in the central Louisiana, but nowhere else because in that lake it actually has a hot spring.
Mm-hmm. And then we got all the carp species, including goldfish, which is in a lot of states and Canada.
Yeah.
But it's an okay species.
Yep.
You know, we deem these okay. They just have to come in with a veterinarian certificate.
The common carp can eat the heck out of mussels and everything else. So I mean, it's the same as anything else. Every animal is going to have some kind of impact on the ecosystem.
The big head carp don't really have any predators except for maybe an alligator, and they do so much damage. They eat so much vegetation in the Mississippi River. It's ridiculous. Not to mention that they jump out the water and can hit you in the head and knock you out and kill you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know, the aspect of it is, can the fish thrive in your waterways?
See, the thing is when you bring something in from the outside, it's going to have a population explosion, but then given time, it eventually balances itself out.
Yep. But no.
Not so
down here, you know, it's pretty much it's a natural takeover. But you know, the Texas cichlid, you know, they're making their way east through the Mississippi River and to the Mississippi River, which they have, and you know, across the Mississippi River going towards Mississippi.
Yeah.
And
Rather
where
than-
you find Texas cichlids, you don't find perch or any sac-a-lait, which is crappie.
Well-
You only find Texas blues because they outcompete perch by 10-1.
What perch are you talking about? Are you talking about lake perch, yellow perch?
Bluegill, any kind of the sunfish.
Oh, okay, some of the sun.
I'll call them all perch, but the sunfish.
Yeah, the sunfish family would get decimated by.
So they are getting decimated by the Texas cichlids.
Look at the introduction of the Nile perch to Lake Victoria, for example.
Yeah, now that Chewy, I 100% agree that was an absolute train wreck. You can't take an absolute predator and put it in a lake with a bunch of small fish in it and expect those small fish to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
And the small fish impact the larger fish in any waterway.
Yep.
Because they're part of the food chain. I don't agree with it all evening out in the end.
Yep.
Well,
some decimation of
here's
some
the thing, though.
species.
Okay, all right, hear me out, Chewy.
I
When they first put the Nile perch in Lake Victoria, there was all these little cichlids formed to eat. Okay,
Yeah.
now as they decimate that population, then they're going to run out of things to eat, and the Nile perch aren't going to do as well. So the population's gonna crash. Then eventually there'll be. I'm not saying every Lake Victorian cichlid is going to make it, but eventually there will be a balance where there'll be smaller fish hanging out around the shore, shoreline in the rocks and stuff like that.
I agree with some of the points that you're making here, because that is what the study is going on in Virginia with the northern snakehead. I have watched videos on that subject on YouTube, where a big kind of fisherman that has like millions of subscribers goes in and gets one of their biologists to come out and explain it as a 4-part series. It's fascinating. So I agreed to some point, but at what cost of extinction
That's just it. That's the whole thing.
At what cost, right? Like they're going to feed on the young of the predators of that area, and they're going to also feed on the food supply of the predators of that area. So your numbers of your bigger fish are going to go down. And that's what they found in the study in Virginia. The natural predators were depleting in numbers. Although it was like it is sort of balancing out. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Because you're making predators in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Through the introduction. Right?
I don't know. I guess I'm not understanding what's your entire point.
Your
invasive species are bad. You don't have to, travel around the world to understand that invasive species are bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you really got to say.
Yeah, exactly. They're not very good for anything. You know what caused our Banff long-nosed dace to go extinct in the 1900s, Terry?
I give up.
Guppies and mosquito fish introduced to a hot spring due to an overpopulation of mosquitoes.
Gambusia has been stocked all over the world.
Exactly. But it caused our only indigenous, shall we say, tropical fish that was endemic to that area to go extinct. Just like the Nile perch caused over 700 cichlid species to go extinct. Like, there is a cost of these feral invasive types of fish in waterways. And you don't have to be big to do it. You can be a guppy. Because microbiology is what everything thrives upon. It's part of the building blocks of an ecosystem. Once you destroy the microbiology in an area, like in habitat destruction, good luck putting it back.
I'm back.
Like, sure, nature takes over abandoned places, but is it going to be the same?
Right. Yeah. Hey, Deanne. Fishy Man. Adele.
All right, who's got a bet on whether I overfill this tank or not?
$5 he did.
How many beers have you had?
None.
Oh, you won't overfill it.
More than likely he did.
Yeah. Unless we distract you.
It's easily done. Got my new fish today
Oh, yeah?
and realized I was totally unprepared to put them anywhere.
What else is new?
I was planning on kind of pulling an all-nighter last night, and I wound up eating a steak and passing out in a meat coma.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, you got some pretty wild cichlids there, Terry. I must admit. You listened to Ian and the Westerners, and you felt something about the HAPS, you know, like the CARES Preservation Program and all. That
I used to hang out with Greg Steves back when he still lived in Canada. He had a website called The Gas Station.
Yep.
And he had a chat board on there, but it was like a gamer's chat board, so you could like emote action and stuff in it. And I'd hang out with him in that chat room with him and his wife for hours and hours and hours.
Do you know his book?
Yeah.
Haplochromides? I have an autographed copy of it.
That's nice.
Yeah. He's out of the Hill County Cichlid Club too, which I have suggested to Rocco that he goes to one of their meetings.
Is he even still keeping fish? All I ever see him doing is bird watching anymore.
I know that a lot of fish guys are deeply involved in bird watching, but I have a feeling that he's more heavily interested in that rather than the fish side of it.
Yeah, I think he got burnt out.
Yeah.
Like, it was always nice to kind of hang out, and I've always had an interest in the Victorian cichlids, and it's always kind of nice to just be able to, hang out in a chat room with one of the guys that literally wrote the book on them.
How well? Okay, I want to change the subject to a topic that you don't really like to talk about, but I want to change it a little bit. I want to talk about IFGA guppies and the dorsal and the caudalfin in particular.
Okay.
Now, we know the standard of the general IFGA type of thing, right? and it's got to be a certain angle and all of that kind of thing in regards to their standards. Now, have you actually seen the see-through guppy Philip Shattuck did?
No.
I think I seen a picture of it.
Well, I've got a link that I can post.
Yeah, except the oh yeah, you can post it in chat if you're.
Yeah.
I don't know where you going with this, Chewy.
Well, there are certain strains that have been developed that could be showfish in the IFGA.
And what's stopping them?
Perhaps the availability of stock.
No, okay, you lost me. If they got them and they want to show them, the IFGA is not going to stop you from showing your fish.
Right. But I am putting the link behind and in chat. Okay. That's what I'm doing here now. Okay. Now, these are very, very close to IFGA standard. But where would you put it? A see-through guppy? In what class?
Oh, it's let me do this.
I don't know too much about showing fish or the IFGA.
Yeah,
No, next to nothing of it.
I both understand the standards, but a see-through guppy is not red. It's not blue. It's not green.
It doesn't have. Then it goes under AOC.
But there's no color in see-through.
It doesn't matter
Oh, okay.
in AOC.
Okay.
You have a blue class. You have a red class.
Yes.
Okay.
Green, purple.
If that particular show that you're in doesn't have a class for whatever guppy that you want, then it goes under all other color.
Oh, okay. Because this
So they
one,
would be AOCs,
so this one
and they'd be judged on their body shape.
IFGA standards would go under any other color.
Correct.
And if it was albino, would it also kind of go into albino class?
I would talk to a judge.
Yeah. Like it's an interesting topic because there are a few strains.
A thing that gets me is like people that breed round tails and spade tails and flag tails and all that. Everybody thinks that delta tails are the only thing in the IFGA, and that's not true.
No,
The IFGA recognizes just about every guppy out there.
well, round tails, all of that except for swallowtails.
It's just each individual type of fish has a standard to be met, and not every club will show every fish because of demand.
I
Like a whole bunch of people wanted to put round tails in the Chicago show, so they put a class in for round tails.
Exactly.
And only 2 entries showed up at that show. So only 2 fish.
Yes, I know.
So they said, well, we're not going to do it anymore because,
Well,
why are we going to make table space for a class that nobody's going to send fish in?
So to compete in that kind of class, you would have to go to a World Guppy Association club that do have contestants in that area. There's one out of Florida. They're primarily over in
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Canada.
Okay? I'm going to 100% agree with you that the IFGA has hurt itself.
Yes.
They spent entirely too much time being an inclusive country club kind of thing. They were really tight and they weren't all encompassing. And I kind of think that's what you're trying to get at.
Some of them were, but some of them weren't.
Yeah.
Luke Roebuck was a great friend of mine.
Oh, there's great people in the IFGA.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying the way they kind of went about things, they weren't as all encompassing as the World Guppy Association is. However, I will also say the World Guppy Association has way lower standards, and I see a lot of
Well, you're talking.
WGA guppies that I wouldn't allow them in my fish room, let alone pay you for them.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I don't like mirror guppies either. I don't like ribbon tails. I don't like swallowtails, but I do like the high dorsal, and so do a lot of my IFGA friends. But there is no class for them of strains that breed true. Okay.
Well, there's enough classes in the IFGA right now where every guppy would fit into a class. It's just a question of if they're going to meet that standard or not.
Well, no, they don't have a high dorsal class.
I like cookies.
Yeah, I hear you, Rocco.
That's the issue. They don't have
Cookies
a
are
high
good.
dorsal class. And this is one of the things that Doug Gray and other breeders are mentioning, is that there's no class for them. Where can I enter them in the show? Well, you can enter them in Florida if you want.
Wow, we missed a whole bunch of people.
Well, enter them in
Fishymon's
Florida.
here.
What's your point?
Well, I'm just saying.
Here. Jenny Lynn, hey. Brandon Osborne, good to have you.
Like the country
Yeah, I was
club.
on Jenny Lynn's stream a while back ago.
You mentioned it was the country club, so you made your point. It is.
Well, how'd that wind up my point? I think that was what you were trying to get at. I was trying to make your point.
Kind of like
not my
Where's
point.
Waldo, but it's Where's Rocco.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, what happened? There we go. My bad. So yeah, I'm in
let's
a
get
better
on a
mood now. I got
cheerful
some food.
subject.
Got some
Sure.
food in my belly.
Oh,
Got some food
Now you
in
need
my
a nap.
belly. Oh, I know. I could go for a nap too. Probably never
Yeah,
drank
you-
too much coffee this morning. I'm zooted. Oh man, what did I do with my cigarettes? Holy cow!
oh,
Yes,
You
I'm
don't want
zooted
those?
on coffee. Zooted on coffee.
Oh,
my
you
gosh.
guys are gonna see what Chewy made me do this morning.
oh,
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
oh.
Uh-oh.
He made a mess.
Make him.
Did we distract you?
Yep, I think we did.
I think we did.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There goes the neighborhood. There
Yeah.
goes the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, it's the end.
Robert's here.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, Robert, did I see you?
Going on, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Well, I mean, I had to come up once we started talking about cookies. I mean, I was like, daggone, I want some cookies.
I want cookies too. Oh yeah, those homemade cookies are really good. Thank God it's Teacher Appreciation Week at her school because those cookies were
Really?
fantastic.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
Did you read what Maine said in chat?
You are muted, Rocco.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to my son.
Oh, okay.
Rocco, did you see what Maine's posted in chat?
What name is posted
I think
in
she's
chat?
talking to you, Chewy.
Oh, I know. She's talking to me and Terry, but you know, it's
3G, what's up? You talking about Big Tank Hank?
no.
What am I looking at?
Jess
We were
was talking
talking about
about the Guppy Talk.
Yes.
Oh, stay on the guppy subject.
Yes. We were talking about guppies, and
Wow.
we both agree that the IFGA is a country club. Okay.
Jess, are you trying to stir the pot, young lady? I used to in the pot, young lady. Oh man,
But
Jess, you know I got nothing but love for you,
I have a
girl,
lot of
and your guppies.
for it, too.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
manifesto's here, and I got no more slots to add. Scheiße.
Well, here,
I know.
how
No,
about,
I'm gonna go ahead and jump down because I got some other stuff to do. If you can come up.
All
All right,
Chubbs.
brother.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Thanks for
Take
coming up
care,
here, Chubbs. I do
Oh,
appreciate
no
you, man.
problem. See y'all
All right.
later.
Later, Chubbs.
You're always welcome, brother.
I chased Chubbs away.
Manifesto. You find
What's
him,
going
buddy?
on, guys?
You are on it, doggone it. Thank you, sir.
I heard there was cookies.
There is
Oh,
cookies.
God.
Mr. Manifesto.
We ate them all.
Hey, Mr. Manifesto. Do you fish?
What's up?
Do you
Uh,
fish?
I haven't in a long time, but I did get my fishing license this year.
Could I ask you to go in, you have invasive northern snakeheads in
I think
your
so.
state.
Catch me one. Yeah.
Could
Supposedly.
you possibly go fish for them?
RB,
I could
would,
try
but
it.
got
I mean, I know
torn
that they
rotator cuff, buddy.
exist, but I've never actually seen one, Chewy. I've heard of them, but I don't know.
Just try, you know?
I'll
like
try.
there's supposed to be a healthy population deemed invasive in Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, and
Yeah, I know. It's on the whatever the Fish and Game Commission thing as thing. If you're gonna catch it, you're supposed to kill them. Period.
yeah, and you can eat them.
Yeah. Well, they recommend that you kill them out of the spot and do not put them back in the water.
Okay, you can kill it. You can put it on ice and cook it.
Yeah.
how big
Yeah,
do they get?
Oh, about 3.5 feet long.
Oh, I thought it
Snakehead
was
do?
something that you might could put in like a fish tank or something.
The
Oh.
Russian ones or whatever. Then
The
big
Russian,
thick
the invasive ones are.
big, nasty fish.
Why are they nasty?
Well, in some waters, they're nasty. Okay.
As in nasty, as in they're
Yeah,
Like,
what do you
major
mean by
predators,
nasty?
or are they nasty because they're yuck?
They're a predatory fish. Put it
So they're
that.
nasty as in like mean.
Yes. And both parents guard their young. Okay. So you don't want to mess with mom and dad when they've got young. They guard them like cichlids do. And the bigger
on.
predatory cichlids tend to be mouth brooders. The smaller ones are bubble nest builders, just like bettas and those types.
God.
Aquatic Mess, hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
And Patty is very excited that Jason is here.
Patty's so excited to see me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Patty! Whoa, whoa! Patty got me all flustered. Almost got in an accident.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
He both hands on the wheel.
All right.
10 and 2. 10 and 2.
Now it's
7 and 8.
Yeah,
5 and
it's
10.
4
Left
and
handed.
7 now.
One hand on 6 and roll with it, or a knee on 8.
Noon.
A knee on
Yes,
8
right.
usually works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3G,
Yeah.
hello.
I gotta check my what you call it. Gotta see if my aquarium co-op order's on the way yet.
I ordered from Aquarium Co-op last night too. An email that said they were
Well,
You're cutting out, buddy.
Yeah. You in a tunnel? Yeah, I'm fortunate. Aquarium Co-op's like 40 miles from me.
Oh yeah, you're real lucky.
Oh yeah, I get it. the
But I
next
did.
day.
I will say I saw a. I don't know why I'm looking on here. I can look on my phone. That was dumb. But I got a text this morning. It says that my order's already in my town already. I'm like, I just ordered this like yesterday morning, and it's already in Texas already. I was like, holy Christ, that's fast.
Going robotic.
They are
It
quick.
is. He's quick. Corey don't mess
Yeah, my
around.
last order showed up in 3 days. Right?
Yeah.
And I live across the country. I'm like, Texas is a lot closer to Oregon than Pennsylvania is.
Yeah, that PA, right?
or Washington, but mine came in 3 days.
Oh yeah, he's right on top of it.
But the other issue was I ordered lights, right? That took 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Took 2 weeks to get my lights, and it took 3 days to get my plants. So,
No.
He does have some killer plants, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's all I got in mind. All the red ones. I got.
I think that's what I need to start focusing on more is getting more plants. I think.
You and me both, brother.
am I the only one that's having a hard time hearing Rocco? He's real quiet. Or is he just
Am
quiet?
I quiet?
Oh, now you're better.
There you go.
Okay.
Stick the mic in
Probably
your-
Maybe you
was
just weren't
standing
close
away
enough to
from
the
the
mic.
mic.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounded real
I
quiet.
wasn't close enough to the mic.
Yeah, that's that directional. Yeah.
Oh,
Stick it
Christ!
to
It
the
says
front.
it's out for delivery.
Oh damn!
Damn it, man!
Yeah, another.
Did you order that yesterday? Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive. That is impressive.
I think it was yesterday.
Did he
Oh no, it was the day before yesterday. It was the day
Okay,
before
good.
yesterday.
I say, I
Today's
don't-
the 6th.
2 days?
It's like, what'd Corey do? Hire psychics or what?
I guess.
Right.
Like poof, there it is.
Yeah, I can get. it
I
from
predict Rocco's gonna order.
Right? Or
Airline
just go ahead and
tubing.
send it out a day early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was
Speaking
going to
of
ask you, Terry.
airline-
That I was just going to say that airline tubing you talked about yesterday. The what you call it? The
Python?
Yes, the Python air filter or airline. Is that like a real soft, like
No.
I don't want to say silicone, but or is it like the real stuff with like
It's
really bad
hard.
memory?
It's not super stiff, but it's not that really rubbery stuff either. And I will tell you, once the section that's in the water and is exposed to the constant lights will get stiff. But it's
I
where
got
you
you, okay.
want it, so it does keep that memory. So
Goodbye.
when you pull your sponge filter out and clean it, you put it back, all back
Oh,
together.
yeah, so it's
the
convenient then,
airline's
yeah.
right there.
That's cool.
The UV light does stiffen it up.
But I do got to say that the Python products, from my experience, has always been good quality stuff. So,
Yeah, but it's not
Right.
like that silicone black stuff or green stuff that's really rubbery.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's like vinyl tubing.
Gotcha.
It
I know what you're
just
talking
not,
about.
it's not super stiff, but it's not super rubbery either. It's kind of a
So
nice
it's like,
medium.
half hard, half soft.
Yeah, I've used it in all
Flaccid,
my fish
we'll
rooms
call it.
all my life.
How much is a roll of that?
$43.99 for 500
For how many
feet.
feet? Not
500.
bad considering. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Because I need 3/4 inch tubing, and I was going to go to Home Depot and they sell like 10-foot lengths.
Don't choke on that now, Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't pass
Oh, I'm
that
glad this is afternoon.
It's only 11 o'clock here. Not quite afternoon here yet. Bang.
Well, it's afternoon here. It's 1
yeah,
o'clock
you
here, so
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
it is
It's 2
afternoon.
o'clock.
Well,
You
you're
guys are
too
living
far
in the
east.
past.
Third
It's 2 o'clock
coast.
here.
You're on the.
They have meds for that. They got little blue pills for that
If I drive
to
if I
make your
drive
to make
20
your hose better.
Yeah, it takes time to be ejected. Yeah.
if I
Right.
drive 20
Well, they
minutes
sell,
east, I'll be in Mr. Manifesto's
Morningwood.
time.
20
I ain't
minutes
got a
and you're in
picture. That's how,
the Eastern time.
Morningwood, so.
Yeah, I live right
Little
right
Rapasha,
next
you'll
to the
be all right.
timeline, and it's a real pain in the ass because every time I go east, I forget
I
about
got
it.
mine.
There's mine.
Hey, when you turn my age, you might need a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell, you're not old enough for that.
Oh, God bless you. I appreciate it.
I haven't needed it yet.
Lord. I got to open the door. It's a little hot in here all of a sudden. I'm laughing too
Andrew,
hard.
No, that's
coffee,
you.
buddy. Just coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I order those drape fin barbs or not?
Sure, go
Yes,
ahead.
you should.
Yeah,
I
go
think those
ahead.
are cool. I think you should. I think you should send some to me too while you're at it.
I'll take a
Yes.
couple.
Oh man, talking about this is a fish chat. Talking about fish. There's Fishymon. I went and bought my son a male and female pair of swordtails, right?
Right.
He woke up this morning to feed his fish, and he come in there, this big sad face. He's like, "The male's dead." I'm like, "Oh,
No way.
yeah." I felt bad for him, man. So I went back over to LSF, and I was like, "Hey,
LSF.
I took, local fish store,
Local
LFS,
Wouldn't that be
Store fish.
LFS?
yeah, the local store of fish."
There you go.
I know what I meant. Did you know what I meant?
No, we
do
don't.
now.
That's why
You do now.
That's right.
But
Did anybody listen to Dan's, the fishmonger stream last night?
no.
No, I fell asleep.
and he was describing the tank that's always behind him. Hold on, man, I'm flooding a tank.
Oh,
$5. $5.
Terry just cut you right off, Rocco, and now he's just.
I know.
gone.
See how he is? See how he is? Cut me off
I
and
should
hauls
have
ass.
been in on that bet, man.
I know, right? But what I was going to say was, I walked into the local fish store, and I talked to the guy, and he's like, "Well, didn't you just buy that like 2 days ago?" And I said, "Yeah, I just bought it 2 days ago. It was still in quarantine." He's like, "Oh, man." And he goes, "Didn't you buy that for your son?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." So he gave me 6 bloodfin tetras.
oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
some of those. They're cool
Little
fish,
bloodfin,
man.
and they're really pretty, really pretty.
Absolutely. They're really cool
You
fish.
know,
Yeah.
it is very hard to find a good store that is like that. That
It
actually
is. It is.
cares. That actually wants a good relationship with their customers like that, and it's hard to
Oh,
find.
absolutely.
Patrick
agree.
Hardy, no water hit the floor.
Hold on to it.
Oh, you were good. Cut it in just in time.
Well, I mean, and the thing of it is, as some of you probably already know, that my son, what I mean,
Yep.
he's got some social issues, and that's okay because he's my son and I love him, and that's all that freaking matters. But anyway, they know that he's a little different, whatever. But man, as soon as they found out that was his fish, they're like, "Well, here, have half the store if you like."
Nice.
They were just really, really good to him, and it makes, that's why I keep going back, because they're always good to him every time I go in there. You know what I mean? So
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's why they got my business.
Yeah, man, that's the way to do it.
And it is my local Pet Supplies Plus, by the way. So Pet Supplies Plus, my hat's off to you.
Our
that the
Pet
same place
Supply
that Danny
Plus
works for?
here doesn't have any fish. They've got tanks, but no fish.
Yeah, that happens every once in a
Like
while.
place that Danny Weshy works at? Does he work at one of those? I think he does.
Yeah, Danny does. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So he's
I'm not even
talking
gonna try to pronounce his last name, but it's Danny.
about Weshy. Weshy.
Wesh, is it Weshy?
What?
Weshy. Wishy-washy Weshy
Okay.
is what he always says.
Wishy-washy
Wishy-washy
Weshy.
Weshy.
That's one way to
That's how I
remember.
remember it.
Geek Boy is a social issue.
Degenerate is what he is.
Yes, we are all degenerates.
I gotta
Fish
get these.
nerd.
Right.
I gotta get these fish out of bags, man. I gotta have these
Yeah.
tanks ready to go before I order fish.
Yeah, that's
That would probably be a good thing.
yeah. Still don't have fish and no tanks for them. No.
I picked
Well,
up
I
another
bought-
tank
I bought
today, and I
two-
can see it back there.
Is that the second
the
21
Fishimon.
for your 90?
Yep, that's the fish. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's a Fishimon
Yeah,
special.
that's
back there.
Sweet.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Awesome.
Still there.
have you figured out where you're gonna put it?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
I'm just
think
not gonna
he
set up
said
one of the
something about bringing it over to
55s.
my house. I thought he said.
Yeah.
I was
That's what I
originally going to
thought.
set up a 55 because I have an extra 55 right now that's not set up, and I was going to set it up. But
Same here.
I'll put the 90 in the spot.
Yo, Mr. Manifesto, I told my wife, I
Yeah?
said, listen,
Oh,
I'm downsizing. I'm getting rid of my big.
And she said if it got any
tank."
smaller,
I said,
You might
"Excuse
need
me,
some Rapashi."
Terry, do you mind if I finish my story, Terry? Are you done? Are you done now, Terry?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Yeah, so I told her, I says I'm downsizing my fish tanks. I'm getting rid of that big tank and getting 2 small tanks. She said, I don't want to hear about it. And that was the end of the story.
Yeah, he approves. Yeah.
Hey,
so yeah,
Well, that's how I
take that
understand it.
is I have your approval, and you just don't need to know about it.
yes, exactly.
Right?
I don't even ask anymore.
She's
That's why
upset.
everything's in the basement.
Out of sight, out of mind. Okay.
You just
I wish
keep
I had a
everything in the basement.
We don't have a basement right there.
No, basements
Oh.
aren't real popular in Texas.
Well, you think they would?
Unfortunately. Well, it's because we got all the hard ground. I mean, it's almost all rocks up here.
Well, that's what dynamite's for.
At least where I'm at,
Perfect
South
for
Texas.
sure.
Jason, you know those shells that Jess has? I was thinking of getting one of those. You know, the 30 long they have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the wire
30
mesh
and it
ones.
had like 3 shells on it or something. You think I'd be able to put 20 gallons on those?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Easily.
will the 20 because the 20 gallon is 30 inches long. Will it be able to fit on one of the bottom shells?
Holy shit!
Or
Look at
only
that!
the top
Oh my god!
As long as the
Wow.
shelf's long enough.
What are you doing, Mr.
I mean, weight wise, it'll hold it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying is
20 long. A 20 long fish tank is 30 1/4 inches from frame,
right.
from the plastic frame
Outside
to
to
plastic
outside.
frame.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have 1/4 of an inch that you have to span over that extra whatever. So basically,
Yeah,
you have an
but-
1/8 of an inch hanging off of each side, and you should be
Yeah,
fine.
but what I'm saying is it 30? Is that stand 30 inches long between the legs, or not including the legs?
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
don't know
you're
what you're
asking
saying.
if it's a double stand.
You know
No,
what I
he's
mean?
just he just wants to know that he can make sure he can fit his fish tank in between where the legs are.
Yeah,
That stand
Right.
that hold the thing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
it
I
might
don't
be
know.
that the stand is
you'd have to
30
measure
inches
the-
from the end of the feet.
Right.
Right. So what's the
But the
depth of
shelf
it from
work
front to
for
back?
me.
Well, no, it would work for you because the shelf goes through the feet go through the shelf, the leg goes through the shelf. So you just have to worry that it's wide enough that you could fit the width of the tank. Because if
Yeah,
if you're
it's
missing
12
like
inches,
the
I
edge of the
think.
tank, you know, you might be losing
think
like this much of the
those
tank where the
shells
leg
come,
goes through.
30 by 12, which is the footprint of the tank.
Yeah, then that won't work. You need a little bit wide. You need to be like what is the width? It's like 12 and something, like 12 1/4, I think. But yeah, you need it to be at least 12. You need it 12 and a half inches
So I might have to
between the
buy-
legs,
I might have to buy the 4-foot stand then, is what you're saying.
or the 18-inch one, the one that's deeper.
Or
Not
there's
wide,
a
but deeper.
18-inch, but by
I think
30.
there's. It might be 36 by 18. So you might. I don't know. You'd have to look, dude. Or you know, you got a Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. Then just go on their website and check it out. They got like every single shelf.
Come on, man. It's to your benefit that you help me with this, you know.
I will help you with this. All right, man. So, I will find you a wire shelf that you can fit 2 20-gallon tanks on. Is that what you need?
Yeah.
I'll build you
Look.
one, man.
Right there's one behind me.
Yeah, see? Rob Bobby's going. Where'd you get that?
Okay, what is that, Robert?
Okay, I got that at Lowe's, and that's that same shelf that Corey from Aquarium Co-op done a video on to put like 3
The 40s. The 40
yes.
breeder.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's
Wow.
the one
What
I
do you
got.
have on it, Mr. Robert?
I've got 2 20 longs, and I've got probably another 15 gallons top of it as of right now. You know what I mean? That's all I've done.
Mr. Robert,
Yeah.
can you take your camera a little closer to that shelf so I might
Yeah.
see it?
Now, granted, I will go ahead and give you a heads up that the plywood that it comes with, in my opinion, I thought was a little bit thin. So therefore, I did double up
Because
the
I
2
thought
shelves that I got the 20 longs.
that the whole idea behind using that stand, his idea behind using it, was that the 40s fit on the frame of the stand. So the frame was taking the full weight of the 40s. Whereas if you put 20s
Yes.
on that stand, it's going to be on the wood, not the frame.
Yeah, but the shelves are
Exactly.
designed to hold
Yeah.
like 350 pounds, so that's less than a 20-gallon will ever weigh. You know what I mean? Each shelf
But-
is designed to hold like 250, 300 pounds or something like that.
On that
See,
board
and,
that they give you? What is that, press board?
On those wire mill shelves, yeah.
Yes.
Not the board, whatever I don't even know what the board is made of, but yeah, same idea.
Now, granted, when I put my tanks on this, I bought me a couple of those, those cheap yoga mats. I bought me a couple of them, and I cut them to put down, just so that
You know
way
what?
that if I had any type of water drippage, that it would save the wood.
You can also use the those foam things for laminate flooring, like the what do they call it? The subfloor.
Be right back.
There's like a foam pad that you can get.
Yes.
And that stuff's cheap. Like that's probably cheaper than yoga mats. But
Third Coast
Same idea.
Aquatics.
See that, Fisherman?
That's
But-
messed up.
Robert, in your opinion, do you think it would be better to get a stand like that and get plywood to replace the board that it comes with?
I would personally. I would.
Well, here's the thing. They make 2 different types of this stand, okay?
that's
They
what I
got
was just gonna say that.
they got one that has the plywood with it, and then they got another one that has that wire type bottom, whatever.
Right,
Now granted, if you're going to buy extra plywood to do that, I would go with that other one that has the wire.
So that's not what you went with, right?
No,
You went with the one that has the board.
Right, exactly. Because of me trying to keep down costs and not having to buy wood, I mean, because that's the whole reason why I bought this rack.
Honest-
Was because like at first I was going to build my own rack, but then I seen the price of wood and I said, well, no, I want to go
So
with
does-
something.
does
that
that rack
That's
have
exactly
three
what I
shelves?
did too.
So what now?
You probably
Does that
didn't
rack
need
have
to
three
do anything.
shelves?
You just said
Sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry, I could not hear you.
Does that rack have 3 shelves or 2?
This rack has
Three.
4 shelves.
Four.
It has,
One, two.
you know,
Oh, I got you.
but with the way I done it, I just used 3 of them, and then I doubled up the 20 longs, just because of I have a tendency of going like, I guess, like too like heavily built stuff, just to make sure no problems happen or whatever.
Right. Better
You know,
safe than
Build
sorry.
better
then.
than underbuild.
Right,
So how much you
exactly.
paid for that rack?
This one, I want to say, with tax and all, was about $85, I think, in that range.
Damn, really? That's cheap. I should have bought one of those too. Now that'll fit 120 gallon, right? 20 gallon long.
No, 2. I'm
Oh, I'm saying widthwise.
No, this will fit a
40
10
gallon.
gallons going on way. Yeah, and
Wow.
40 gallon beers. Oh, okay. Now, like these racks, the size that they are, you can put 40 gallon breeders on them. But the deal is that you have to slide them at the top of the rack down
Yeah, they
inside.
won't fit in
I gotcha.
the front.
And now
Yeah,
this
I
rack,
saw that video too. I saw the Corey
Yeah,
video.
now this rack, it's already got like a nice painted finish on it. It's got like a type of protection or whatever. But that being said, I mean, I just heard the conversation about you talking about the 220 longs, and I figured, that I would show you what I got for my 20 longs.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well,
sorry about
Bobby, you're
interrupting.
gonna
I
get me in
just-
trouble.
I'll definitely
problem.
consider that too.
I mean,
I'm in
because
trouble.
but I will say one thing about this rack I do not like. This right here, this rack is a 2-piece. You got this piece and this piece, and it connects right here. Now, granted,
2 pieces.
right. Now, granted, this is pretty damn stout. I mean,
Right.
but the reason why I don't like it is because like you cannot really like use the full potential of the rack the way that you want to when it comes to fish tanks, because of how you have to put this one rack with this one shelf dead center of the whole thing.
To,
You know what I
to
mean?
join the 2 parts.
Right. Exactly.
Mhm.
See, because now I have a little space down here, which I can put a shelf down here and like maybe do like, I don't know, it's just like 2.5 gallons or whatever storage down here.
Yeah.
But I had to do it this way just so that way that I had enough room to get in my tanks without being aggravated all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
This is, what I mean. Just like you got plenty of space, to do what you want.
Can you
But-
start a siphon with that second tank?
Say
Is
what?
it high enough? The tank
Yes. Oh
on
yes. Oh yeah. See.
both tanks you can start a siphon with, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I just heard you talking about it, and I just wanted to show you what I did, and just to see if I might help you out and help you like save money in any way possible. So
Yeah, well, I'll definitely consider it.
Well, it ain't saving me no money. It's gonna make me go spend more money because I'm thinking I can put more tanks over there because I'm gonna move all this on that side so I have more room.
For more
And then I'm like, well, hey,
It
I
serves
have
you
this
right
big
for
rack
streaming,
across the
Rob,
wall
huh?
that way. Then I can put that one over there, and I can put more tanks. And my girl's gonna put me out on the street. So you're the best, Bobby. Appreciate you.
yeah, that sounds
Serves you
good.
right for streaming then, Rocco.
I will be.
Now, granted, I will say that those racks that you got behind you, Rocco, I love them. I mean, you know, if I lived in a place that had a basement or whatever, I could have something that big, I would love to have that versus what I have.
And the thing of it is, it's not even all of it. I mean, that's way over there, all the way over here.
Yeah,
I can put like right here. I got 220 longs, and then I got a 10 going that way, lengthways, and then I got 3 10s and another 10 going.
Let me ask you something, Rocco. What's under the tanks? Just the wire that comes with the shells?
Yeah.
Or you put wood too?
No, it's just the wire. Just the wire. It's got bracing that runs across this way, and then that sits on top, and it's got a groove it sits down into. I thought it was kind of shady at first when I first got to messing with it, and then I'm like, when I put the shelf in before I put the other ones in, I stood on it and I was jumping up and down on it, and I was like, dang, this thing's sturdy, boy. But it held my fat ass up, so.
Yeah, but you only weigh 125 pounds.
Brother, I'm 200.
I wish I was.
I'm 200 pounds.
85. That's what I weigh.
Yeah, but how tall are you, Bobby?
Huh?
How tall are you?
How tall? I want to say that I'm like, I don't know, 5'8", 5'9", in that range.
Skinny.
Okay, so you're taller than me. I'm 5'7", and I'm 200 pounds. So that ought to tell you something.
Yeah, don't
Chub Rock.
That's why it's called a rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Bobby's
It's like everybody says they got 6-pack abs. I said, the hell with 6-pack abs. I got the whole case right here, baby.
Yeah. That's a Kager here. Yeah.
Right?
Fisherman, what'd you say?
I said, you're skinny, he's fat.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey.
Matt Smith, though. Yeah.
Dad bods are the new hit thing. I mean,
Yeah, mine's well paid for.
Yeah, well,
Right on. Dad bobs.
and I got a dad
I'm
bod.
57, so I got nothing to worry about. I got a dad bod.
Yeah,
I have the
66,
dad
so,
bod.
Dad bod, check.
That's right.
yeah.
Fish tanks, check.
More fish.
Beer,
maybe.
check. More fish?
Okay.
Oh, street corner. No, I don't think I need more fish. No, my girl already made it obvious. She said, you start buying more tanks, we're going to have a serious talk. And I'm like, damn it.
Intervention. She's going to hold an intervention for you. Is that what they call it?
That's it. Yeah. I'm going to have to go have an intervention. I had to walk in and say, hi, my name's Rocco, and I'm addicted
I have
to
a
fish tanks.
problem.
Yeah, I will.
There's Kenny E in the house.
She's going to put you on that,
Kenny E?
there
There he is.
Hoarders.
Kenny E.
She's going to
Right.
put you on that program, Hoarders.
Oh, and Ricky, I'm sorry that I missed your comment. Got sidetracked. But anyway, as of right now, I think I counted. I think it was like 16 babies I know of for sure. I got, but that's it.
It looks like I got some wigglers in that cave again.
Ooh,
No way.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, no, when you're ready to start selling some or,
Yeah,
a little
it's
trading or
about
something.
They got a long way to go yet. A
That's
long.
all right. That's all right. I just want to make sure I get on the list.
Yeah, I'm on the waiting list. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
list
man.
gets longer by the day.
Oh, I know. I can imagine.
I'm definitely planning on getting me some of those Plecos, because I've been going to like Aquahuna and Aquatic Arts and stuff and checking them out, and I'm planning on buying me
Expensive,
some
man.
later on.
Didn't you get some of those I forget who it was. It was somebody who came up in one of the streams one time and she was breeding them. And
Yeah,
she
I
said
heard that too.
she had them for sale. They were some one of the L numbers that's like a zebra pleco, but not a zebra pleco?
Oh, what you're talking about, the Colombian zebras, the
Yeah.
false
Something like
zebra?
that. Who was
Oh,
it
no.
again?
Well, see, I
Deborah?
bought two of them, and I got up yesterday, and then out of those two, the smaller one died. So I still got one of them though.
Yeah,
Life
yeah.
pretty lost, yeah.
I got some good news for you.
Yeah.
I
What's
just
that?
checked my tracking number.
It's here.
My Rios will be here today.
Reels.
Nice.
Rios, my Rio Tricanthus,
Oh, yeah.
bushy nose plecos.
You got excited
That is
for a minute.
awesome.
I thought you were going fishing.
Real.
And Cistrus
Terry.
Rio Tocanthus will be here today.
All right.
I'm stoked. Now
How
where
long
do
is
I
that
put
going to
them?
last? 4 hours?
Right? No, it's the mailman. My mailman's really good, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
My mailman's
That's it.
good. It's the FedEx guy that sucks. And
Yeah.
if you're out there,
they-
FedEx guy, you suck.
Yeah.
FedEx has the worst tracking.
They
Yeah, they
do.
don't track. They say it'll be near and there.
So like, how well do the bristlenose plecos ship? Because like like I thought about like maybe giving some of mine a home in
Oh,
the
right
fish
on.
fam, but I just don't know anything about shipping fish. I've seen videos on it, but it just scares
Right.
me to death.
Well, I'll tell you what. Depending on where you're sending them, it makes a big difference too. Like, I got them down here in South Texas, and they didn't put no heaters in them or nothing. And well, like that one I got one from Pennsylvania, came all the way in the mail for 11 days, and
Oh, dang.
yeah, and he was great when he got here. Yeah, 11 days.
days.
I did a video about that one. He was in the mail for 11 days. I ordered him, and then it's supposed to be here in like 2 days. And I messaged the guy back, and I said, "Hey, where is this fish?" Like 4 days later, I said, "It's still not here." So he overnighted me one right away, and I got it, and it was beautiful, lemon yellow, blue-eyed pleco. So I'm like, "Hey, great! It showed up great, no problem." Blah 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 blah. And then like a few days later, the other one showed up, and I'm like, "Ooh, I don't know if I want to open this." So I thought, just for shits and giggles, I said, "Let's check it out." Mr. Manifesto's back there. I didn't even know it. I said, "Let's just check it out." Yeah, just for shits and giggles, And I opened it up, and sure enough, it was alive, well, everything. He's still doing good. He's up in that corner tank up there. He's doing great.
That's
Doing
awesome.
real good. So
That
I
is-
think plecos, as long as you, from what I understanding as far as plecos, as long as you really, like don't feed them for a couple of days and then ship them, so the water doesn't get a lot of ammonia in it, then you
then
should
they
be
won't
good.
pollute the water as much, yeah.
Right. So as soon as any of my babies, they're now still babies, but I mean, as soon as they start breeding, I'm going to be here. Take some. Here, just take some. Just take some.
Overpopulated, yeah.
Right.
That's
I mean,
what
like I said, I've said it a million times. I'm not in the hobby for the money. I'm in. Oh, my son is amazing. He brought me coffee, and I didn't even ask for it.
Oh, reading your mind.
Oh,
Put this one in the sink,
that's
son?
what I meant to ask you, Rocco.
Yes, sir.
Did you see Rizzo pitch?
Who?
Oh, yes.
Was that the greatest or what?
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was last year? No, it was a year before last.
No.
He did that, didn't it?
No.
Or he did it again?
Yeah. Like
Oh no, I didn't see it recently. No.
Friday or look up Rizzo strikes out Freeman.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
talked about
God.
like,
You
UFC or
freaking
something?
missed it?
I missed it, man.
Dude, it's all over YouTube. Just
I'm a horrible Cubs fan, right?
Just
Oh, it's
YouTube
baseball.
search Rizzo strikes out Freeman. Dude, he faced 3 batters.
That's cool. Hey, Aaron, I need you.
Dang it,
I'm
Terry.
begging you, son.
Next time you start the
Please be on the
conversation
lookout
like
for the
that, you gotta
mailman.
say whether it's baseball or whatever it is.
My
You had me
my
confused.
my.
You don't
no,
know
I
who
got more
Anthony
fish today.
Rizzo is?
He's the
No,
first baseman.
no.
No,
He's
I'm
their
talking
first
to
baseman.
Robert. I'm talking to Robert.
I have no clue, buddy.
Yeah, it was just it's a Cubs fan thing.
Terry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's Dennis. That's Bigfoot. Fishy
Look
Woman,
at
Mr.
those.
Manifesto, and Bobby. This is the guy that's got the L333 plecos. Those are some beautiful plecos.
Yes.
He's got babies, and his
That's
plecos
Griffey.
just had babies.
Hi.
The big
Hey, Griffey.
Aaron says hi, everybody.
Oh,
Come here, Aaron. Say hi. Come here, say hi. Come here, say hi.
Hello?
There you go. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
That's my best buddy ever.
There's the dog running around.
Oh, y'all need good buddies there.
So I had to introduce y'all to him and stuff.
I seen him start. Well, I seen a shadow coming over. I'm like hiding my beer, hiding my cigarette.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Terry, you quit it.
Quit. No, he lives with me. Trust me. He's seen enough beer and enough cigarettes.
All right.
But I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
Oh, somebody make a good
Aaron.
Fisherman,
Okay,
you going with
Chewy.
the wire shelves? Is that what you're doing? The wire? Just straight up wire? You could set the tanks right on those wire shelves, man. Especially at 20 long. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Thank you, Chewy.
Which ones are you talking about?
The wire mesh shelves that you were talking about?
Yeah, the ones like what Jess got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what Home Depot's got for you here, buddy. I'm going to look at this.
Oh, you're at the depot right now?
No, I'm at the website for the depot right now.
I was gonna say, how did you get your fish tanks up if you're at the depot?
They deliver.
That's pretty good, man.
I know, man. Yeah.
He's at the place where doers get the job done.
That's right.
Ames, has anyone used Nature's Ocean BB? I don't know what BB is.
Beneficial bacteria.
Oh, see,
Is that a starter bacteria culture?
Baby Brian. I don't know. I've used Nature. I think is it Nature's Ocean?
I don't know. Let's
Oh
see
no,
the
I'm thinking
package.
Ocean Nutrition.
Ocean Nutrition is like a food brand. Yeah.
that would
Nature's
probably be
Ocean is
Baby-
like the salt people.
I use
Baby
that for
Brian
my
is
betas.
usually BBS.
BBC.
That's what you like.
224
BBS, baby
Hello.
Lotion.
Hello.
What?
Man, this is a lot more fun when I'm in a better mood.
Well, Terry, I don't see why that you
Oh
would be.
no!
I was going to say, you're trying to say you're not in a good mood? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's been a rough day.
No, that sucks, dude.
Look at those babies. God, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Flickos.
Aren't they though?
Yeah.
Aaron. Oh, I'm sorry.
Assembled
Aaron,
death.
come here. Look at these plecos. Come here, look at these.
Meanwhile, the rest of
You
our
No, he
ever
just went
like
outside.
put your hand in there
See,
and
that's,
go,
I tell you, they're really pretty.
you know, like hit 'em or whatever.
Yeah, those are those. Yeah, that's what they're called, zebra plecos.
Oh.
Those are L333s. Those are pretty, huh?
Yep.
Those are
He's
fishy
smiling
Mon
ear to
special.
ear. He's smiling ear to ear. I think I have to buy some of those
All right.
now.
Fishmon. You listening?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They have this has got 5 shelves.
Right.
It's 36 inches wide,
Mm-hmm.
72 inches high,
Yeah.
16 inches deep. So you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 gallons on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
How much does it cost?
$70.
That's not bad. That's actually really good.
Comes in
No.
white or black. Or white
What-
or
that's
chrome, I'm
gonna
sorry.
work.
What's the shelf
You ain't that
capacity?
fast.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Come on, Bobby. Just use it as fly swatter.
That's Bobby San.
He's getting on my nerves, I swear.
Well,
Get him, Bobby San.
Current product views.
Yeah. what do? You knock it down and throw it in the kitchen?
Shelf weight
Get you some
capacity
chopsticks.
350 pounds.
How much?
350 per shelf.
Oh, that's plenty.
Yeah, what is it? 20, it'd be 200 gallons for a 20 gallon?
Hey,
Average 250.
you knock your phone over there, Bobby?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even 200
But did you
for
get him?
20s is
Get it?
estimating high, right?
Yeah,
At least for
that's
water.
sand and rock and all
Yeah.
What
kinds
do
of
you
stuff.
hit again?
But I'm buffering in 2 pounds, an extra 2 pounds per gallon just for all that. So
Right.
water weighs 8
Well, it
pounds.
should
per
be
gallon.
should be good.
I round it to 10 just because you're going to throw in gravel
So-
and shit.
So the one,
Right.
there's one that's smaller than that. You don't think that'll be
I
wide
can't hear you now, Bobby.
enough, right?
I didn't
30
actually look at the smaller one because I thought it wouldn't be, but I'll take a look at it and see if it will.
I don't know
be.
if it's
the 30-inch one.
Yeah, let me look. Metal shelf. I should have just went wire.
oh look at the poppers.
Hang on,
Say
wire shelf.
cheese.
And you were looking at the 30-inch one, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Give me 1 second, fellas.
That one's this one's got wheels, but I'm sure you could take it off.
No, they got one without wheels too.
And, yeah, there's one here that's actually shorter. That's 35 inches wide. I think a baker's rack. Never mind.
Can you guys see that coolie loach?
Barely.
Barely, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see him now. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, now yeah, it moved.
What
Here's
kind
a
of
ripper too. I'm not
substrates in
seeing
that?
any.
Right in the bottom by that fork.
Whiz.
Yeah, I stick my zucchini on the fork.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I do zucchini, I do cucumbers, I do kale, chard.
I never tried kale. I gotta try that.
Oh yeah, it
But-
lasts longer. You just
but
gotta
you
put
know-
more weight
but-
on it.
You know what I noticed? I use the lettuce leaf,
Yeah.
and they'll eat it, but I find like it clouds the water when
Yeah.
it starts to break down. You know?
Yeah, cause the lettuce is a little softer than the kale and char. Yeah, because that's all I feed my pluckos is the char. I usually will start out with the cucumbers, and when that's all gone, then I'll feed them the char and the kale. Yeah, they just attach themselves because it's thick.
But I find like the zucchini lasts the longest. You know, in the water. I mean.
Oh yeah. You peel it all, or just on one side?
No, I just cut it in half. I cut
You
it
just
in like
quarter it up
quarters and
yeah. So you don't peel the backside.
no, because they will rasp on some of the skin as well. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I know one
Had
thing.
to go take my
snail-
heart pills.
Oh, need to do them.
They got so much snails in this tank. Terry would run screaming.
Terry don't run for nothing.
All my
Terry will
tanks
just
are-
drain the tank and kill all the snails. That's what
Burn
Terry.
them with fire.
That's why you have a
Such a wonderful guy, Terry.
I actually did that this morning. I was sweeping up down here, and you wouldn't believe the amount of snail shells.
That you crush on the ground.
I pull them out of the tank and just drop them on the floor, and then I step on them for spite.
Guppies will eat that, you know.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
Just smash them on the tank, and the guppies will eat those.
Yeah, that'd be
Somebody else was
outrageous.
saying. Somebody else was saying that
I
earlier
don't have
today
any
too.
guppies. No, I do that.
Tenders will eat them.
And quite a few of my tanks.
blasphemy.
The smaller ram's horns that you can just easily crush with your finger. I just
Right.
crush them in the tank, and the fish just go nuts.
Oh yeah, they
don't
love
know.
that stuff.
I don't know
That's cargo.
if the snails are just dying off because it don't have a lot of calcium in this water, but I feel that these plecos are doing a number on these snails.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
They eating all the food, and the snails don't get nothing.
Oh, so you mean that they're just dying?
I don't know. They're
Oh,
probably
well.
eating the snails too. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, they'll eat snails. I don't care what anybody tells you. I've seen them do it.
Because
Thank
they
you,
got a
Jimmy.
bunch of empty shells
Snail
here.
lives matter.
Yeah, I got that like that on my 55. But that has about 50 plecos in it.
I don't
But-
mind snails
They don't touch the
in general. Just
the Malaysian
Yeah.
trumpet snails
Where's
though.
No.
The Malaysian trumpet snails, I think, are too hard for them.
Yeah.
You know,
Snail lives
I
matter,
didn't realize that pleco babies were so daggone cute. I mean, they're just,
Now you got the pleco fever. It's called the
Yeah.
pleco fever.
Right on.
Yeah, before
Right
you know
on.
it, you got 2, then you got 400. Yeah.
wait a minute, so
Yeah.
that's why that my head's feeling kind of warm. No, just playing.
Yep, that's it. You got the bug, man.
That's a
That's
different
it.
fever.
That's the pleco fever.
Yeah.
You know, but it's cool all because you know, like, I've been wanting to breed them, and but I also thought about getting a more like a higher end type pleco, fancier, whatever, so like the King Tigers or whatever, other than
Yeah.
bristlenose. And I
But
was going to take them out.
that's how you learn though. You
Yeah.
learn by breeding easy fish, and then you move on to breeding harder fish. You know,
Exactly. Yep.
you make all
You know-
you make all the mistakes there are to make with
On the cheap
your with your bristlenose, and then you learn what you should do and what you shouldn't do, or what works for you and what doesn't work for you, because
Right.
not what works for me might not necessarily work for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you don't make any mistakes, keep
Oh.
doing what you're doing before you move on to something else, because mistakes will be made eventually.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
have lost quite. I'm not proud of it, but I have lost quite a few bristlenose. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of why, that I haven't like committed to like buying those plecos that cost like $50 and up, just because of like I've not really had the greatest luck when it comes to plecos, but now I'm seem to be doing better, but see, I think that the reason why I haven't had such good luck had somewhat to do with like temperature and like me stressing the fish out by like moving them around too much. So
Well, a lot of those plecos that come from what is it, Rio Zingu or whatever,
Right.
like warmer waters and a lot of oxygen.
Yeah, and good flow too. A lot of them
Good
like that
flow.
because they're all in a river. That's where they come from, is a river. So they need to have a good amount of flow too.
Whoa, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I got 2 hang on the backs pushing water constantly into this aquarium.
Oh, yeah, they live in that.
Squirrels. Leave the door open. Leave the door open. Leave the door
And I put a lot of catappa leaves.
now, like for a person that is going to be
Not
doing a
Thank
tank just for like plecos, is it a good idea
Oh,
to
gotcha,
have
gotcha.
like a small like those small wave makers in the tank as well? to
like a
give
power
it-
head, yeah.
Yeah,
You could
like
do
a power
it, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that, but hang on the back, depending on the size of your hang on the back, will give you enough flow.
You see, the
Right.
thing with the hang on back, it's doing 2 things for me. It's giving me flow and it's giving me filtration.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
That's why I like the canisters. I'll get a canister like the one I got on that tank there. It's rated for 100 gallons and it does 370 gallons an hour, and I got it on a 30-gallon tank.
Yeah.
I got flow,
Oh, yeah.
not too much, but I got enough flow to, you know what I'm saying?
You got flow in different area codes.
Right on.
Yeah, it's like just 40 tall here. This has the Fluval. No, I'll clear 110 on it.
You see, a
Yeah.
lot of
Oh, boy.
A lot of fish don't like flow, but there are some fish that naturally like flow because they come from
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rivers.
fast moving rivers and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
Texans love it.
these fish they hide in caves in the rivers that
Right.
have that fast flow. They're made to like hang on to a rock for their life. But that's selective whatever genetics, whatever. I don't know. Terry knows, but
It's one of those things. Yeah.
Terry don't know diddly squat.
I
But
often
it's-
wondered who the hell that was.
Who's that?
Who the hell is Diddly Squat?
He was like my third grade teacher.
Right
Taught
on,
me everything
right
I know.
which is diddly squat.
Right.
We lost Bobby.
I don't know. I missed.
Yeah, I
the
don't know what's going on.
conversation.
StreamYard was pushing.
There he is.
It kept kicking me back and forth for a minute there. But
What you got in your mouth?
don't you worry about that.
guys. I got kicked out too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Whoa, we're looking at the ceiling. Sorry, folks. I just escaped this tank today or yesterday.
Well,
Oh, right on.
Sorry,
Awesome,
get that out of my
man.
mouth.
Dude,
Now we come to
I love that blue look it has to it.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
it.
it.
Yeah.
The light.
I forgot to tell you, Mr. Manifesto, that tank is black on 3 sides, you know.
Oh, is it? That's fine.
I painted
That's cool.
it. I painted
I was going to
the-
ask you if you wanted your tank painted because I was going to paint mine.
Usually I do all my tanks. I just
I do
like
too, most of them.
I like the
Yeah.
it gives the fish a sense of security. I feel
I agree
I'm
with that.
not 100% positive, but it gives them something to back up to.
Right. Well, I think it makes it just makes the colors pop a lot too.
That's
It does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fish
Black.
puff,
Oh yeah, fish look awesome on a black background.
I'm a big proponent of like on my old fish room and this one too. In this particular one, I've got a lot more substrates, but a lot of my tanks I like doing bare bottom, and you
Yeah.
should paint the bottom of your
yeah,
tank.
absolutely.
If you're gonna have a bare
Absolutely.
bottom tank, paint the bottom. Because if
Especially
you have
if
a
got
stand
YSL something.
where they can see through it, it kind of screws with their equilibrium, and they'll constantly keep trying to go down
Through it.
farther.
Right, because they see light coming from underneath them.
Right, and it'll throw their equilibrium all off. They'll start swimming sideways and doing all kinds of weird, goofy stuff.
Yeah. Well, that and plus, having light coming from it, like if you get like at night or something like that when they're trying to sleep and the lights coming
The
from
lights
below
coming
them.
from the bottom.
Yeah, that really throws them off because they think it's
Yeah.
the moon. You know what I mean? And like,
Right.
Then you come in and meet your fish upside down, but he's
Yeah.
just sleeping.
look at that. There's so much reflection. Oh well, whatever. I was trying to get rid of some of that reflection, but I can't do it.
Yeah, but the paint I painted it with, you take a razor blade, a flat razor blade, and it'll come off like.
Yeah, I
Easy.
just use that Rust-Oleum, like those small
all I
cans,
use, too.
like $2.
What?
Yeah.
I had bought this tank, the 90. I had bought that paint from Michaels. It's
Yeah.
just like an acrylic
Acrylic.
paint or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, but to me it didn't like stick onto the glass. Maybe I didn't clean the glass properly or something, but it scratches off very easily.
Yeah,
Very.
acrylic will. It will. It comes off easy.
Fishymon, I got a question to ask you, buddy.
They're already eating.
Yeah.
I saw on that website, I think it's called Aquatic Arts. They have some leopard frog plecos,
Yeah.
and they got your choice of like buying like 1 or 3 or 6 or whatever. Well, I clicked on a 6, and for 6 juveniles, I think it was like around $400. Now, like, is that a decent price? And also, are they pretty hardy fish or no?
Well, I got 6 of them in this tank with the 6 king tigers. And I would say they're not exactly the same parameters, but they're close enough.
All right, Miguel, don't work too hard.
And let me see. What do you say? 400 for 6? Quick, Rocco, what's that for 1?
Something like that. Yeah, something.
It's about 75. Yeah, about 75. No. It's about 80, right around 80, 85 bucks a pop, roughly.
I paid like $55 for each one of mine.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, like, well, because like, you know, I wasn't going to buy them all, you know, whatever, you know, because my idea was like, you know, like maybe try to find somebody who wanted to go in halves or whatever. And, you know, like. You
ever heard of TM Aquatics?
Yes, I have. He has some nice. I used to. I don't know if I still am or not, because you know how YouTube.
But he hasn't posted in a long time. But he breeds leopard frogs, and he also breeds king tigers, and a few other some others too. And he sells on what they call it get gills.
Okay.
But I don't think he has his store open because he does not ship in winter time at all. He only ships when it's summer, you know, warm weather. But what you could do is go on his Instagram and just message him, you know, just say you've seen him on YouTube and you're interested in if he has any leopard frogs for sale and what's his price. Just, you know, just for curiosity's sake, and see what he tells you. He might tell you he has none right now available, but he will have in the future. And usually he sells a tad bit lower than like most of the general fish places out there.
Right.
Because he breeds them himself. He has no middleman. You know?
Oh yeah. So yeah, he can cut out a lot of costs that way.
Yeah.
Well, I greatly thank you, you know, for the tips and stuff, you know, because like, you know, that is something I'm going to have to think about, cause, you know, because you know that, so to me, like that's a good chunk of change, and you know, and I'd probably cry if they died or something. You know, this is so I would definitely have to do my research first to make sure I can be able to provide everything that they need.
And two, what I like about TM Aquatics is that he's breeding his own fish, right? And he's raising them himself. So I'm not gonna say 100% you're guaranteed of getting fish without parasites or anything, but I would say 80-something%. You're gonna get healthy fish. Yeah. Than if you buy from a farm or something like that.
Yeah, that's gone through like 6 different ponds before it even came to you. Yeah,
exactly.
Now, speaking of all the parasites and stuff, what types of fish medicine do you all recommend for like treating for like your parasites and also like your worms and stuff like that?
My go-to is fenbendazole. That's my go-to for parasites.
Okay.
And then
I don't believe in pre-treating. I believe in
treat it when they have an issue.
Stringy poop, then you know they got parasites.
That's it.
Okay.
And if you don't see the stringy poop, there's no need to treat.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. Don't medicate them. You know?
Yeah, I've kind of I used to do that, medicate, like do the whole just medicate to prevent, but I started doing the whole just monitor.
Yeah, that's
medicate, just because it's cheaper.
I mean, that's why they always say put it in a tank by itself.
Yeah,
first.
QT. And I run them usually about a month. I leave them in there for a month.
you can see if they pooping stringy and if they eating properly and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Haynes and Ricky, hope y'all have a good day. And
Everybody leaving?
Anyway,
you guys for hanging out.
thank you all you guys for allowing me to come up and chat.
Oh, Fishy, it's
I
always a
gotta
pleasure,
get
buddy.
ready for work.
No problem.
Yeah, Fishy
Well,
man.
we're
Oh,
too
work's
hard now.
overrated. Work's overrated.
I'll look at that shelf for you, but if you can do 36 inches, it would be a better thing for you.
Yeah.
That's what she
I
said.
was, yeah, that is what you said.
Bad.
Yeah,
Size
I
does
think
matter.
you're right, though.
Buddy.
I think you're right.
I hope you have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys maybe on my break.
All right, buddy. Have
All
a
right,
good one.
buddy.
All right,
Take
Yeah.
care, son, man. Be
Have a
safe.
good day.
God bless, man.
Have a good day, buddy.
Fishy man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely trying to take in as much tips and
Love that
tricks
guy.
and information on these
Oh, yeah.
plecos. as
Big
possible.
Tank Hank.
Yay.
Hey.
No, Fishy man's cool. I'm glad he lives near me. Holy cow, that was like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that was a deal and a half. Just fell right in your lap.
Not even that. I'm just talking about having somebody in the fish fam that's close by that you can.
Right, right. Hey, I got a question too for you, Mr. Manifesto. How do you like having that white substrate?
It's all right. I'm not a big fan of sand substrates to begin with, and but I kind of like the way I escaped that tank. It's kind of got the whole contrast going.
It looks good, man. I like that.
Oh,
I keep,
yeah.
and I've always not liked white. But
Yeah.
man, it's just now I'm looking at it like, man, more and more I see it, I'm like, damn, I kind of like that.
And I figured I had between these Bala sharks and the loach and the pleco, like that substrate's always getting moved around. Like those Bala sharks, they
Yeah,
suck in
absolutely.
that. They're always sifting through it. They're kind of like goldfish in that way. They're always digging
Better
through
look
it.
at-
Like it's probably what that one on the right's doing right now.
Yeah.
Yep, he is. He's always looking for something. So yeah, like anything that's like they're just picking at it.
That's cool, man.
So it keeps
I really
like it
do
from,
that white though, man.
from getting ugly. You know what I mean? It doesn't get like algae on it or anything like that because it's always getting
That's
turned around.
what I'm always worried about. Always worried about algae.
I am not Chewy. York is a couple hours away from me. I think that's
So I
where Rachel O'Leary's at in that part of the state.
Pool filter sand, that's what I use.
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is, Rocco.
Cool.
That is pool
It
filter.
is.
Yeah.
And my
got
pool
the-
filter stands more
Brown.
Yellow.
yellow color.
Yeah, no, this one I got off of Amazon, and it was like the aqua quartz stuff or whatever it was. I actually have another
okay,
bag of
okay.
it that I'm not even using, but
Well, so it's not a 50-pound bag. Yeah.
hang on, I think that bag might actually be sitting right here.
Just out of curiosity,
Jason?
I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what'd
What's
you pay
that?
for it?
Like $30, 20, 25, $30 for a bag. Wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know. Probably, I think that's right around there, $25. What were you gonna ask? What's up?
I was gonna ask your opinion on something. On that air pump you're sending me,
Mhm.
it's, like I was thinking about maybe like doing one of those DIY, like a small type of PVC type airline deal. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
manifold.
Where you take
A
the
big
little thing
manifold.
and stick in the PVC. And,
Yeah,
you know,
Manifold, yeah.
But like considering, you know what I mean, that I'm just going to be like maybe like running like 8 to 10 tanks max with that. I mean, like, do you think that the air pump would push out plenty to do
Oh yeah.
a small?
For the PVC thing?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter because it's going to function the same way as long as the system's closed, right?
Right. Okay.
The
But
only
wouldn't
difference
you need to have a bleed off valve for that? Some kind of a bleed off valve?
I don't. That's not how. It's not a linear piston pump, so it doesn't function like that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. It was. My bad.
But the only problem I would see is that you would have to get PVC small enough that it wouldn't drop the pressure incredibly when you change the size of because the pipe is, I think it's 1/4 inch.
Yeah,
That's coming out of the nipple, the nipple, and then it goes into like basically what you're talking about. It goes into like a they call it a gang, but it's just a tube that has a bunch of those little valves on it that fit the
You mean
traditional.
Dump that out.
Like
dump
this?
that out, and just
Yeah,
put,
those things. Yeah,
12
yeah, it's a
ounces.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly this exact
Yeah.
same thing you're getting there, Robert. That's you. So you have that same pump I'm talking about, Dennis.
No, I have a Javco. Not Javco.
Oh, I see.
The Gemco? You don't have a Gemco?
No, I got it from Corey's. Whatever he sells, that model.
Yeah,
Jim,
but I don't have that
yes,
adapter.
yes.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
How do you like that pump, by the way?
I have that
Oh,
exact
fine.
same one that Dennis is talking about too.
I just got to build a manifold.
All right.
I'm running my whole fish team's running on that, or my whole fish room is running on that thing from Aquarium Co-op, that linear piston. I just got one too.
And it's pretty quiet too. Then
Dude,
Oh,
it's like
I don't even hear
super
it.
quiet. Like I didn't even think
non-existent quiet.
like you know those little like whispered pumps you get from the
Oh.
traditional little pumps. That thing
Yeah.
is louder than my linear piston pump.
Oh yeah.
What?
Absolutely, like 100%, no doubt.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
totally different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm sold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're
mine
great,
is only
especially.
on one tank.
Well, the only reason
I just gotta
I
come up with
suggested
$200.
Bobby not do that is because Bobby's kind of in a temporary situation. You know what I mean? So getting one of those is
Roger.
kind of like it's like overkill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Now with that,
But,
you would definitely have to have a bleeder.
Probably,
yeah,
yeah. No, you don't really.
I don't
I don't have one on mine
have
either, but I'm also
No.
running. I have quite a long run of things, and I do have more tanks. So
Right.
I haven't. How many drops do I have? 1, 2,
I
3,
got
4.
5 on mine, and it's only
Mail
on
guy
one.
come yet? Mail come
Actually,
yet?
that's only still one drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 drops. I'm running right now.
Yeah. And each one has its own valve, so you got to adjust them accordingly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. And everyone I can adjust. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Robert, I was thinking like the problem is you're not going to be able to, like, I think if you were to go from what is it, that 1/4 inch thing to let's say 1/2 inch PVC, the pressure drop's going to be huge.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
I think you're gonna,
Huh?
if anything, you'd want to go tighter so you get more pressure and smaller, but or at least stay the same size. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Well,
tighter is
so no.
always better.
What size PVC would you use then? Like 3/4 inch?
3/4,
No,
1/2
for-
inch.
Oh
For-
hell! There goes the
him?
neighborhood.
Are you talking about for the linear? I'm not talking about I'm talking about the one he's getting, not the linear piston one, Rocker.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, you bunch of scaly man fish?
What's up, Mike?
Brought to you by FishTuber.com.
Speaking of FishTuber.com, Mr. Manifesto, I sent you a message.
No, I didn't check it yet. I'm sorry, sir.
I haven't been on mine today
I'll
either.
check it.
I only sent it 10 minutes ago, so it really wouldn't have mattered.
That's cool because I sent you one this morning, like it, whatever.
I was replying to the one you sent me.
That's what I was assuming.
Colin, friend, hello.
I'll check it.
And
I didn't
Jason,
see it until just now because I just got back from
Oh,
working my
No worries.
freaking ass up.
It wasn't a big
Digimon, I
deal.
only got 6 streams, buddy.
Chewy has a couple
I'm gonna
of
have-
questions for Jason.
Yeah.
In chat.
If you want more, you got to pay for the rocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to foot the bill one of these days.
Yeah. What's a
I get a
cheap
couple-
one, 20 a month?
Yeah, I just gotta pay off a couple bills, then I'll do it.
Hey, while Mike's in here, can we change the subject for a second?
Oh man!
No, Mike's a pretty entrepreneurial type guy,
All right.
and I've got a
Okay.
million. I've got a
But not
$1 million
English.
idea. I think.
Anyone?
So let me
Uh-oh.
know what you guys think of this idea. You guys remember back in the day when we had landlines, and then
Yes, sir.
that we kind of then we had the wireless phones, and we had
cordless, yeah.
you could buy cordless phones. So you'd buy like 5 of them, and you'd have like a phone in every room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why can't we make a system like that links to your cell phone so you can dock your cell phone and it'll ring all over your house and you can answer it from any one of those phones?
Don't they have those already?
I
Yeah,
don't think so. I haven't
Google,
seen them.
They do. Google.
There's
Google,
actually,
what do you call it?
Harry. You know what would be a good idea for you? Those Amazon Alexa things, because
Yes.
Yeah, that,
you can.
my
It's doing almost the
Google thing
exact
does
same
that
thing.
too.
Yeah, or Google, one of those. Yeah, same idea. Because you can actually make calls from your phone to those Alexas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I could be in my car and I could
Echo
just
Dot.
talk to my wife in the bedroom. You know what I mean? While she's just sitting there in the
you
bed.
got the first or second generation?
I have the third generation dot. Well, I have all of them actually. I have like
No,
I have like
no,
dots in
no,
almost
no.
every room.
And Terry, great ideas are great ideas. The problem with technology ideas that require a physical device are really expensive to get into. But if you come up with a good idea that just requires programming, then you're making it because then it's just development of the application, and you don't need to actually jump through the hoops to develop a device. Developing a device is a monster.
How are you and Mr. Manifesto doing with them on-demand heat packs, by the way?
Oh, man, that's a fucking great idea. That's still a great idea.
That is a great idea.
That's still a great idea, and I have not gone to research that. But you know what? We really should put our heads together and do it.
I totally forgot.
I didn't forget about it. I just kind of put it on a back burner because I got
Thank you
some
very
shit
much.
going on. But it's a really good idea.
Oh, awesome, Jenny. We do need a fish tube wrap, but yeah, Terry. Seriously though, like those Echo Dots are in the Amazon things. They're great. It's probably what
So you
need.
can just put one in every room, and then
And you
while
have
your
Wi-Fi?
phone's in the charger, you can just say answer phone or whatever.
No, not like that. But no, I don't think you. Well, you might be able to. You'd have to look into having.
I think there's apps you can get for it though, isn't there? Like
Yeah,
an app you
there's-
can get for your
yeah.
dot. Well,
Yeah, but I was
dots,
thinking
think
like
do
if you were trying to.
My point is I gotta go all over the house with this damn thing in my pocket everywhere I go, because I'm waiting on phone calls from people.
Yeah,
And,
but if you get a couple
I
of
can't
Chromecast,
just I
you
can't
don't
just
have to
set
do
it
that.
in a freaking charger and go about my day.
I see.
You can if you have those little fucking Chrome bots all over the place. I have one of them, and I can literally just say, "Hey, that guy, call whoever," and it'll automatically call, and I can sit here and have a voice conversation with him.
I swear to
Yeah, but I
God,
don't know
I'm going back to a landline, man. This
Yeah,
is
I mean
nuts.
that might actually be easier for you.
I have one of those phones that has 5 extras. Yeah.
Then you got 5 cordless phones. They're scattered throughout the house, and when a
Just
phone
make sure you
rings,
got plugins next to it.
Hey, Mike.
Patty,
I don't know that little
Patty says
Google thing.
Bezos would kill himself listening to our fish streams.
That little
Mike,
thing is really convenient. It's
so
really
like,
fucking
so like
convenient.
later on, sometime this week, whenever that you got time, I need to get in contact with you and see if you can like help me like sign up on that FishTuber website because I had tried to do it twice and like apparently I'm not doing something right because I have failed twice.
Well, keep
That's
going
weird,
until you
man.
get it.
Actually, I think you are registered, man. I'm 99.9% certain that you are registered and subscribed and everything's fine.
Okay.
I'll look.
You must have forgotten your password. I think if you go there and try and log in and then do the forgot password thing, it'll send you an email that says, "Here's your password," and then you can do it all. Then you can do it again.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm
And I apologize
99.9%
for,
sure I've seen you in there already.
Okay. Awesome. Now, Terry, sorry about interrupting you, buddy.
what's that?
I said apologize about interrupting you.
Oh no, dude, you were perfect. We went through that conversation. It was perfect timing on your part.
Yeah, Terry, I'm afraid that's a really good idea that somebody already thought of. But really good ideas that people have already thought of can be modified slightly to fit something else.
I don't
and
know.
therefore become viable again.
I just want my cell phone to ring on phones all over the house.
Well, it'll do that if you get that little Google dongle thing. Mine does. If I
Google
tell
what?
it to, it's called not Chromecast. It's the little fucking Google
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 Assist.
Home. The little Google Home speaker.
Siri?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Alexa.
Alexa.
Oh,
Well, it's
yeah,
like
that's
Alexa,
cool.
but it's Google.
Yeah.
Liz says
Monica?
it's called Dot. I don't know.
Google Monica? No.
Google Google monitor.
Anyway, it's the Google Home speaker, and I only have one of them, but I could have 10 of them if I wanted to, and they would all ring.
Yeah.
And you can even answer them. I mean, you just say, Google answer call, and it will, and then you can
All right,
talk
I'm
on.
gonna have to check into that.
Now, doesn't that only work if you have an Android system, though, right, for your cell phone?
That's correct. It only works if you have an Android phone.
Yeah, I have an Android phone.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not Apple compatible. No.
I'm just.
But you could have 10 of those damn things, and you could say, hey Google, play so and so, and it will. You can here. Wait, hold on. Watch. Hold on. Hey Google, play "Rock You Like a Hurricane." Ready?
Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions. Sure. Playing on YouTube Music.
And now you get demonetized.
Hey Google, volume 10.
Well, Rocco does. Mike don't give a crap.
Copyright strike.
Thanks.
Hey Google, stop. See what I mean? And like I could say, I could say call Chuck, and it will, and then I just have a speaker conversation with.
I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy like 6 or 7 of those.
They're like $30 a piece, and they've got some really nice ones.
Bad. That's
yeah.
Not
The
bad.
bigger ones are like $60 or $80 a piece, but they have really good sound. They're like a Bose speaker system.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what.
No, I don't see Bobbert on there. I just went through the members that I've seen, and I didn't see Bobbert on there.
Yeah, hold on, I'll go look. I'm pretty sure.
The Bobber's all frozen up there.
Right.
You know what happens when you put a bunch of small jewel cichlids in a heavily rocked 125-gallon tank?
They
You get babies.
No, they all just disappear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you have babies.
That's why they're disappearing, so they can go. Boom,
They're in there
pow,
somewhere.
wow,
Yeah,
make
Bobby's
babies.
video is frozen, by the way. Anybody else see Bobby
Yeah.
is frozen?
Yeah.
At least he's
At least
not.
he's
in
not-
bad posi- Yeah, exactly. I was gonna
Right.
say.
Yeah, got a good grin.
At least he's not in a
open mouth
compromising pose or anything, with his mouth open or something,
Yeah.
Is Bobby still here?
Bobby, hit the magic button.
Bobbert.
I can't
No,
switch.
Robert
I'm on
is
my
lurk-
phone. I
looking
can't
at
switch over to the computer and stay on this without blowing shit up.
Hey,
Bobbert.
Mr. Manifesto, was that you telling me about the ADA soil produced quite a bit of ammonia?
No, I don't think we were talking. I don't remember talking about ADA soil, but I do. We were talking about the reason not to use fertilizers from outside the aquarium hobby because of the
Right. No, I'm just a little curious. I just started a tank with ADA, and I want to put some really expensive fish in it, and now I'm kind of scared.
Test. Do you have an ammonia test? Oh,
Yeah,
now
put
Terry's
the
gotta
fish in
count
there, and if they
drops.
make it,
I haven't tested water with an actual freshwater test kit in ages.
Like 20 years. It's been a while since I've done it, man. I'll tell you that. Well, I did that phosphate test,
prime.
but that was it.
Little prime goes a long way.
That's true.
Yeah, but that just locks it up for a temporary
A day,
time
yeah.
period for your filtration to take care of it as ammonium.
Right.
Yeah. My nose is my test kit mostly.
Yeah, but
I can smell it if it's going awry.
I put a TDS meter on it, and it's at 143, which for me is really low.
Well, that ADA soil probably will buffer it down, right?
I don't know if it'll buffer TDS down. It'll buffer the pH down.
Well, isn't part of TDS the buffers in that buffer pH?
No, well, it's total dissolved solids. It could be anything.
Yeah, right. But one of the things they do measure is the conductivity of isn't it the magnesium
Correct, but
stuff
just because you drop the pH doesn't necessarily mean you drop your conductivity.
True. This is true. But I was just assuming that there is stuff in the aqua soil that buffers it down. Because
Yeah,
there's a couple of them that do that, right? The Fluval stratum does that too, I believe.
Right. It'll buffer your pH down, but it won't have an effect on conductivity.
Right. Well, it might. That's what I'm trying to say.
Unless it actually absorbed something, and locked it up. So
True, I guess. True. You're right. You're right.
I'm
Hey,
just
somebody
debating
Grubhub
on whether-
send me some Chinese food.
Then you what, Chinese?
Somebody Grubhub and send me some Chinese food. I'll give you my address.
Right on.
I could go for food.
Well, no, we need your credit card to pay for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Well, then in that case,
Yeah, that
There you
case, order it
4146.
yourself. Well, that don't do me good. I don't know the number on the back.
8675309.
012.
that's an old one.
Sorry, but that card's been declined. The account's been closed. Yeah.
That's right. You'll just have to use a different one. It'll be fine.
Just find a different payment method. Yeah.
So is Robert still frozen, or is he not hearing me?
I don't know
he's
if he's
still
frozen or if he's
No,
AFK. Or...
I'm still here. I'm just listening to you guys.
He can
your
talk, but his
picture's
video is
frozen.
frozen.
Your
You're
video's frozen.
It is?
Yeah, your video.
Yeah.
It's like, 10 minutes.
That's right. It's kind of a stoic pose he's struck, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Just stick with it. It's fine.
He ain't got his mouth open.
He could get a damn good job in Vegas being one of them human statues.
Right? Damn, dude.
So,
He's got some
so
skill.
I just turned my camera off. Can you all see my picture now?
Yes.
Yep.
No, you're good. You got your Tennessee Aqua Epistogramma cockatoide sitting there.
Is that the orange
Yes.
flash?
That I do not have anymore because my female killed my male, and then last week I found her dead. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm
damn it.
waiting for that to happen in that 40 gallon right there. I put those Paralibidio in a 40 breeder. And I
Chewy,
know,
you know what?
I
I've
know
thought
I'm
about
gonna
that.
wake up in the morning with one male and 2 dead females.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, Chewy just brought up something. Chewy just brought up something I thought was kind of interesting too about this Patreon thing. Does anybody really know much about Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know quite a bit about it, actually.
Use it all the
Because
time.
I'm dumber than a box of smash buttholes when it comes to Patreon. I have not a clue.
It started out for artists, where
Okay.
you can be a patron of an artist. You give the artist money for
Couple
entertaining
bucks a
you
month,
or
yeah.
whatever, sponsoring them, sort of kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And you get all the
Okay.
money. YouTube don't get nothing.
Oh, really?
So it's a
So now what-
third party super chat, basically,
Yeah.
or a third party
Okay.
membership.
So is that
But
something
you
I
have
would
to
have to
build a
like link my
viewership there.
YouTube
So,
channel
like-
to it, or
You would
No,
just
that's
have to
built
tell your
viewership there.
subscribers what your link is
Yeah.
to your Patreon.
oh, okay.
Patreon's its own separate company, right? It's a
Yeah, it's a third party system.
money handler, right? It's just basically
Right.
I have a Patreon account to a couple people. One of them is Lucas Bretz. I give him $1 every month. Here you go,
Right
Lucas. Do your thing.
Right on.
There's a couple other guys. Oh, my dog's freaking out.
So now, I just not you get that's taxable income though, correct?
Correct.
I'm assuming for them. Yeah.
1099. You'll get a
Okay.
1099 at the end of the year.
Gotcha. I think,
But
I
it's
think
still-
I should start. I think I had a Patreon thing, but I set it up, but I never actually used it.
It is similar to YouTube in the sense that you can upload videos there for members.
Uh-huh.
You can put all sorts of content up for members. The problem is you have to get you have to grow a viewership there just like you do here. So for me,
Gotcha.
Patreon means jack shit nothing until I hit about 10,000. Then I'll start sending people to Patreon. But at this level, it's worthless because you're going to send take your 400 followers or whatever, send them over there, and nobody's going to do a damn thing except sit around and
Right.
they're never going to visit it. They're never going to nothing unless you're producing
Well,
content.
to be, you have to be giving that person money to be there.
Yes, you can register as a Patreon for like 50 cents, though. I mean, you know, it's
Well, it depends on how you set up your Patreon. It depends
Yeah,
on
Somebody's
how you
going to have
set
to
it
do
up.
a video on that because I'm dumb when it comes to that.
listen. Nobody is paying me $5 a month for my content at the moment, so you know, Patreon or no
Right.
Patreon makes me no fucking difference until you have enough subscribers to make that difference.
Or make better content.
I like your comment there about the capuchin monkey.
Yeah,
About the what?
I was
Not
talking
right
about-
though, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh. Oh.
Like, I'm just curious.
I think
Geek Boy said he subscribed to a couple sailing channels on Patreon. Just out of curiosity, Geek Boy, how much were the subscriptions?
A couple what channels?
Sailing.
Sailing.
Sailing. Oh.
Sailing takes you
Take me away to where
Yeah,
I'm going.
Yeah, that thing you get on where you don't drown.
That's swimming.
No. You're not. No, you're in the water. The boat you're
Well,
on.
I mean, you ain't drowning above the water.
No, but that's you. You're not in a boat.
You are so right, S.
Because I asked for a tag.
Just wait for one line. Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. Summoner.
But
Is that Miss
I,
Liz?
I,
How you
I
doing, Miss Liz?
completely understand
Hello,
what
Miss
Mike
Liz.
is getting at with the Patreon thing, but on the flip side of that coin, it's not bad for the smaller channels that don't have their watch time hours or their 1,000 subs. They can still gain Patreons. They can still gain people that's willing to, you know, feed them a little bit of a revenue stream so they can get better content, so they can get
Right.
better equipment. Yeah, and that's kind of what the whole idea of it was, hey, I need this camera to make better content. You know, can you guys, you know, group fund me?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody
Yeah,
throws
throw me
a
a
buck
bone,
into,
basically.
yeah, everybody throws a buck into the kitty. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
You know,
Interesting.
So
I think
it,
I
you
think
know,
I'll,
it does help smaller channels.
and you can set up limit like what you want. Like you can cap everybody. Nobody can give more than a buck. You know what I mean, or whatever. it is.
Right.
Yeah, you can set it up however you want.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you what, man. Like I said, and that's basically why I started the T-shirt thing. Because again, I'll say it. I'd rather earn it than ask for a handout. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just
Well,
like
Patreon is
memberships
asking for a
on
handout.
YouTube, Rocco. When you
Exactly why I'm thinking maybe I was debating. You know, because I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, well, damn. You know, what do I do? You know?
Rocco, when you grow and become monetized, okay, are you going to have memberships on your channel?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never thought about it that far ahead. Never thought about that far ahead. I mean,
You're gonna turn ads on.
well, yeah, I would have to.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
You know, but I think if I hit that the monetization portion, at that point, I know I would have a lot more members, or, you know, membership or subscribers, or whatever you want to call it, and I think I would do like a members only thing, but I would definitely be putting more time into the channel.
Right.
Or, you know, more in-depth stuff. It wouldn't be just live streams and talking about fish all day. It would be, okay, I'm going to focus on this subject this week or that subject next week.
And
or what
see,
have you, you know?
as a smaller channel, you can make that edited content and give it to your Patreons first. Let
Right.
them absorb it
okay.
and all
Yeah, you don't have
that,
to
and then
exclude-
release it to YouTube later.
Got you.
Right. And then what is it
Way
like?
cool.
Yeah, you just make it a private video until whatever, and only people with a link can watch it, and then put it on your Patreon
Right.
Outstanding.
for them.
Outstanding.
But yeah, and yeah, like what is it? Aquarium Co-op just got to the point where their live streams are now the only people that can chat are their members. Like
Right.
everybody can
Right.
watch the live stream, but the only person that can
And
chat.
super chat. That's just amazing.
And you got
to me.
rid of them.
The super chat thing. They got rid of super chats?
No, Aquarium Co-op
Oh.
got rid of his.
The super chat thing when it first came out, I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand it. And then once I figured out that You know, there's some people I like to watch, and there's other people I don't like to watch. And you know,
Miss Liz.
if somebody's going to entertain me for an hour, you know, I can slip them a couple bucks. I mean, what's it hurt?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And like I
That's
said, I
kinda
mean,
And if I learn something from you, I might even hit you with a 5 spot.
hey, I'll be a
Well,
poor
while you're
guy.
at that, listen, we're an actual bona fide charity who can send you a tax receipt. So feel free to send 5 spots whenever you like.
Right on. There you go.
Well, when I need to start
Brought to
hiding
you
the money
from
from the government,
YouTuber.com.
I'll give you. I'll start
Yeah,
giving
right,
you a lot.
right. I donated $1 million to
right.
the FFR.
Right. So I get a tax break for the next 100 years.
You know, and that's actually true. Did you know that charity write-offs roll over? So even
Do
if you can't, like if you have enough
Wow.
write-offs, make it so that you can't write off that
Right,
charitable donation this
Right.
year, you can write it off next year, and you
Yeah.
can write it off
I'll be damned.
continuously until you've reached its full amount. So you can actually write off that charitable donation for 10, 20 years.
It's a one-time donation. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
That's pretty wild. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep.
I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever strike
Yep,
it
yep.
rich.
All right. Hey, guys, Rocco, thanks for having me up. Mike, always fun talking with you. Mr. Manifesto,
Yeah, brother.
Hello, Terry.
maybe tomorrow. I was kind of hoping to do it today, and then Rocco jumped up and started a stream. I was literally setting mine up when Rocco went live. I was like, you dick.
My bad, brother. My
Hey,
bad.
Terry, before you go,
What?
keep your brain rolling on those freaking ideas, man. If you can come up with something that is technology based, I can help you put it together.
Nah, this
I
is just
don't-
something I just wanted. I'm running all over the house trying to get things done, and I got to carry my phone in my back pocket everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, can't I just stick it somewhere and just?
Well, yeah,
Go.
like I said, it's a really good idea, but somebody already did it. So
Yeah.
Well,
those
hey,
Google
you told me
stuff are
how.
good.
You told me a way around it. You know that doesn't cost a whole lot of money. So
Yeah, I still feel like they're kind of pricey, but and if you want the freaking big ones, they're really pricey, but damn, they are cool. I mean,
Right.
because you can say, you can tell Google to play a song, and it'll play them on all of them throughout your entire house.
Oh, wow.
It'll put a movie on every TV in the house. It'll do, I mean, they're pretty freaking cool.
is there a
But-
subscription service attached to it?
Nope, it's free. You just have to buy the thing, and then you download the Google Home app, and you can link all of your speakers together and your TV. Yeah, if you want the TVs, you have to get Chromecast modules. They're little round things that hook up to your TV.
Yeah, you plug your
Right.
I just want to be able to answer my phone without freaking carrying this damn thing all over my
Well,
house.
those
everywhere I
speakers will do
go,
it, man.
and outside, inside, and
Yeah.
You know
I mean,
your
how many
solution,
times have I
Terry?
left the string?
Bluetooth earpiece.
Or get a Google, or
That's-
get one of those watches, those the Apple
Google Watch.
Smartwatch.
Yeah, smartwatch.
You know how many times I'd be sticking that damn thing in a fish tank?
Oh yeah, there's that. Those should, they're
Yeah,
waterproof.
but the Bluetooth earpiece
That's
is a good
why I don't
idea.
have one on.
Yeah, the
True.
tats don't short out.
Yeah, but that Bluetooth earpiece, you still got to carry. You still got to
No,
carry. Your
Yeah,
phone,
you
eh?
got to be close to the
Not
phone.
really.
Yeah.
Stick it on your ear. You'll never even know it's there. The thing's only weigh a tenth of an ounce.
Yeah. Every Bluetooth I experience beyond 10 feet doesn't work.
All right. Anyways, I got to go be an adult for a little bit.
All right.
Oh,
It's
God,
always
damn it,
nice
adulting.
talking to you all. Rocco,
Yeah, man.
thanks for having me up. You guys,
You
take
bet,
care.
buddy.
Terry.
Have a good night,
All right,
man.
Terry.
Tell Mama we said hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's being a pain in the ass today.
And that's why you love her.
She learned it from watching you, Terry.
That's right.
Terry bragging over that. That's why she's bragging over that Miller Lite.
OFT.
There's a cup of coffee waiting for me. Right back.
Let's go get it.
I got mines right here.
Well, speaking of that, I got to
I'm on the water.
this mega batch.
Nice.
Right on. Yeah, that's pretty bad when you got a bunch of fish people that, all they do is drink coffee all day.
Yeah, what else we got to do?
I guess it's better. That's better than having a bunch of fish people that drink beer all day.
I was going to say, what,
That's-
2 lines
that's
or what? I
Terry.
mean, what?
Oh, I thought you had mail in your hand, son.
No, that's Terry would drink the beer all day.
My son come walking around the corner and he had his hands down like in front of him, like he's picking his fingernails. I couldn't see over my monitor. I was like, Oh,
Yes,
never mind.
sir.
No mailman yet.
Yeah.
I was getting all excited.
So what did you get from
I was
Quarry
getting
Co-op?
excited. There you go, Choo Choo. Fishy Man.
Hey, Mr. Fishy Man.
I gotta go ahead and just.
Hey, Rocco. I know several people that use Patreon. It is used in the music industry by artists, reviewers,
Oh,
radio
look at
show
that.
hosts, and several other people. I are you listening? Can you hear me?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, I posted a link to my friend who has over 172,000 subscribers.
Okay.
He's a music reviewer. His name is Phil. He is the leader of the band Wings of Pegasus. He has interviewed several artists on his channel. He plays music that you cannot be monetized by this video on YouTube, but you can be on Patreon.
Okay. Well, yeah, somebody's gonna have to
So
go through that with me and show me how to set it up right, you know. And I think I'll set one up. I mean, at this point right now, and like I said, I really would much rather earn money, you know, than ask for handouts. But at this point right now, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, well, you know what? Look,
could I suggest something?
sure.
Rocco, since we have an upcoming interview, okay, I'd like to have you set up Patreon, and I will tell you that the Scorpions, who I have represented their sister Barbara, are one of those contents that you cannot monetize this video, but you don't get a strike for it. So you can play it on YouTube, but you can make money off of it on Patreon. Because
Really?
they only take the time of the music. They don't take the time of the host interviewing the guest.
I got you.
Okay? So
I gotta
this
check
is
this out.
why music reviewers use it. And so I'm going,
Yes, I have
well,
one package coming.
why not
I
have
know,
like the Stream with Me
It's being
featuring
delivered
some
right
rock music, featuring the Scorpions.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm listening to you. My son was talking to me. I'm sorry.
And why not make some money off of it?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
What, you're saying you listen to your son when he speaks? What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, my son is my life. Let me tell you.
That's all right. When my son speaks, I like tell him to write it down. Little bastard. That's not really.
That way we can talk about music and fish on the same show. Right, Rocco?
I don't see why that would be a bad thing.
Yeah. You know, you can be the voice of Rocco Fishroom's radio show on Patreon. And play to your heart's content.
Right.
You know, I may rethink this Patreon thing because I haven't quite hit 500 yet. It's going to be another 6 months probably before I can hit the 1,000. And
Yeah,
having
that's something to rock with anybody, huh?
So, select a membership label. Is creating my Fishroom experience. 0 Patreons. Hey, all right. I got no Patreons.
Geek
Okay,
Boy, you
how
can
do
tell
I
it to
log
turn
in?
off, buddy.
That's why I wanted to jump up here. Check out Wings
No, I
of
appreciate it, man.
Pegasus. Phil sounds like Rick Emmett from Triumph, but he's like a dark-haired version visually.
Got you.
Very 80s orientated guitar player. A very good guitar player. I love his playing. I know his original material because I've known him a long time. He does a great job at what he does. Like his chats are so full of people.
But they're not there yet. They're really not there. But I'm gonna start doing that every month.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm listening, but not listening. I'm trying to set my Patreon up.
2,000. He got monetized by YouTube because of the chat thing. They knew that they were losing money.
Gotcha.
I forgot who mentioned this, whatever, but somebody, and I want to say it was in Jess's stream, but somebody mentioned about those marina hang-on backs that a person can probably go to like Ken's Fish or something, buy them for like $13 a piece or something. Is that true?
Yes, you can go to Ken's Fish and look it up, and I'm pretty sure that it would be advertised.
Now, are those the big ones or the?
That I would not know.
Oh, for that price, it's probably the small one.
Like I said, go to
their website.
Go to their website and ask questions.
Well, I
hey guys, I'm gonna hop down and chat. It's kind of loud over here. I'll see you in a little bit.
Right on, brother.
See you later.
All right, buddy. Have a good.
So I'm looking at the different levels of Patreon. It's got Light, Pro, and Premium. Light is 5% of your earnings that you paid Patreon.
Yep.
Pro, which is the recommended plan, which is 8% of your monthly income on your Patreon, and Premium is 12%.
Yep. In other words, they're suggesting that you take Pro to start off with.
Well, I'm looking at Premium, and there's a lot of good things on there.
Exactly.
And you basically lose 12 cents on the dollar. You pay them 12 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Mere pennies.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. In comparison to YouTube.
Right.
They take 30% Like, this is why I brought it up, Rocco. Some of my friends, I don't know if you know producer Rick Beto.
No.
He's like the big teacher, reviewer, etc. out of the United States. He's a producer. And he explains the engineering and the guitar playing of what is going on with the music that he reviews for students that want to know about that kind of production and all of that kind of thing.
Like music theory and stuff, basically.
No, but he makes it layman terms, so he's got a big following. Like he picks very, very good artists, right? But he's being hung up to dry by the cars. He got a big time strike for that on YouTube.
Right.
Okay. And this is why he's debating about using Patreon too.
Got you.
Yeah. Because YouTube is taking all of the money that he's putting out because of monetization, right? That it isn't really worth his while.
I'm about to move some fish into that tank.
Because of the amount of viewers that he has. And the amount of crap about YouTube policies. He's gone to like federal court over it. Down in the States.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, why is this not?
So enough about federal court cases.
Exactly.
What else is new?
Right? About the kind of people that you
No, I get it. I think Rocco's on board. He's signing up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to anyway.
You've sold him.
Yes, let's rock out, Rocco. You know, like, hey, like you're supposed to be a rocker, let's rock out.
Right? Rock out with your socks out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
Hey, Jason.
started.
What's up?
Do you like that fish food that is made by Extreme?
I personally
Yes.
don't like any fish food. I'm not a fan of it. But the fish seem to like it.
Okay.
But
Well, well, I was just asking. Well, I was just asking because like I got some that I don't use. And I was going to send to you if you use it.
the flake food? I don't think I've ever tried it actually, and I don't have.
No, the pellets is what I got.
I don't think I've used it. I have some Extreme, but I have like the shrimp pellets and the carnivore wafer thingies.
Rocco, I have been in Phil streams and they are nuts.
I appreciate it, Bobby, but I would probably use it if you send it to me, but it's not like I'm dying for. I got like a ton of food I don't even feed because I got so much food lying around here.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
I got some fish food from Big Kahuna, and I got like, was it a pound of flake fish food,
Yeah, the Ziploc bag.
and I paid $20 for it.
Yeah. Remember this?
And I'm here to tell you, because you know how when you open up that jar, when you first open up that jar of Extreme, and you kind of get that kind of a fishy whiff from it.
Yeah.
Smell that stuff one time. It smells like fish. I mean, my fish seem to really like it a lot. So
Hey, you know what fish
I'll
like to
keep
eat?
buying it.
Other fish.
Fish.
It kind of reminds me of ants.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it's
did he get them? I got 'em too. Yeah, I got them both. Cool.
Hey, Rocco, have you ever seen Triumph Live?
Time fly.
No, Triumph, the band Triumph.
Oh, I've never seen them. No, I mean I've heard their music.
Too.
They played at Texas Jam in 1983.
Oh, way cool.
I
Yes.
think Rocco was alive in 1983. Were you?
In '83.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh, you that old? Holy cow!
Yeah, he's a junior high
83,
school.
I had my first kid.
I was in middle school in '83 too.
He was a junior high school kid while I was out there rocking the world.
83.
No, I am 51 years old. Thank you.
Yes.
Man, I wish I was.
Well, okay, I take that back. I'm 51 years young.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Jeannie.
But we feel like
I'm
you're
like
51
your
years old.
a year older brother. Rock.
String Lakers are good.
Right on.
The metal brother that's 12 years older.
Yeah, hell, I get you all beat. I'm just an antique.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Someday we all hope to be.
I think I drank too much coffee. I don't know what to do.
What makes antique?
Pacing around the room.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I'm listening and trying to be in the conversation, and then I'm like standing here like, what can I do with all of this built up energy? You know.
Water changes.
Water changes.
There you go. There you go. That's the solution.
Fine antique.
Or clean your filters, one of the two.
Yeah, I do it all at one time. That way I got it all later.
Oh, there you go.
I just pull out the sponge filters and do them.
Did
Feed
you
the fish, man.
find antique?
I think it's funny. Sometimes these fish, they swim into the net. They're like, you know what? I'm just not going to fight you anymore. I'm just going in that net.
Right? That's the best. Though that's the best.
Yeah.
He's just like, he was like darting around and also he just darted right in it. I'm like, all right, that's cool, buddy. We're good.
Give up.
Good job. Good fishy. Good fishy.
Yeah.
The gourami's going to be the hard part, man. That dude is that is the most skittish fish I have, period. I've never met a fish as skittish as that one gourami. It's a gold gourami. And he is like, yeah, but I swear, this dude, he's afraid of his own shadow. I have another gold gourami that is definitely the opposite of that. But this one is. This one's like he's afraid of his own shadow. The one in this tank. I'll get to him eventually. I'm trying to catch these tetras right now, and not all the algae.
Oh well, you catch them both, and you don't have no more algae.
I'll have to spend this asking me for all kinds of stuff on here.
Yeah, you want to know your life history?
Pretty much. I'm like, well, dude, you're just gonna have to wait a minute.
Geekmore, buddy. If I was in your area in Colorado, I sure would. I mean, because to be honest with you, believe it or not, I actually do enjoy doing stuff in my tanks, like water tanks and stuff.
I do too. I'll be honest.
That's kind of why I've got that build up energy now because I've already got everything done, and so I'm like, what else?
For a walk. Go for a long walk.
Well,
on the beach.
Yeah.
Or you could just do a long walk all the way to Texas and help Rocco in the fish room.
Yeah, this whole week I didn't get to work none because of the rain and stuff. So and I'm just like,
oh, there he is.
and I hate sitting around the house. God, I hate it.
I do too. It drives me nuts. That's why I'm here most of the time lately.
Get rid of the energy.
Yeah. But then again, I got to come and see these wonderful fishy freaks, so.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm definitely happy that I found a fish fan. That's for sure. It's many cool people that you never even knew existed. I mean, it's cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Infusoria snails.
Absolutely.
We should put them in somewhere there.
Just throw them in tank.
This one.
So after Chewy.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know what happened to Chewy. He must have dropped back down.
Hey, BDA.
I've been in a fish tank for last couple of minutes, so I'm not paying attention to chat.
Don't swim too much, though.
Try not to.
Hope you're doing well,
It's
buddy.
awful wet here, though.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's a fun time of getting fish out of the tank.
Especially tetras, man. They're the worst. They're fast.
Yeah, but is it a planted tank?
Yes. That's not
open. So you end up uprooting a bunch of dozen plants. Yeah, I've been there.
Well, not yet. There's floating plants in here that's making my life pain in the ass. But I think I got all the tetras now. Pretty sure I got all the tetras. 3, 6, 7.
I wonder how much it would cost to send a letter to the Netherlands.
Probably not much.
I don't know.
Couple bucks, probably.
Yeah.
Paper.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah,
$50.
just a letter and a sticker because I want to send Jan some. Yeah, I want to send him something, man.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'd be
I'm
that
so
much.
far behind.
I've sent like books over there too, and it's not too incredibly like.
Yeah, just Google it.
But that was that was years ago. But
yeah,
I can't imagine it was too bad. All right, now I see you, Mr. Grommy, but you're not coming yet. Where's the other?
Well, you're using 2 nets.
No, but there is another.
Or a net in your hand.
I haven't gotten that. I'm looking for this other. What is it? Corridor. There's a corridor in the bottom here somewhere. That's currently eluding me. You know what? I might as well take this out. Oh, I see him.
It spooked him out.
No, he was just hiding over there the whole time.
They're good for that.
Where did you go, dude? I literally just saw you. All right, this has got to come out. It's a good thing I have concrete floor here, man. There'd be water everywhere.
Oh, I heard that.
Well, there is water everywhere, but
yeah, at least there's no rug on it.
Here, let's get these guys adjusting. Uh-oh. I didn't plan that out, did I? Whoops.
That's not usually the way it is when you're putting fish. Yeah.
There's too much water in there. Wow, that's a tight fit. The ceiling is like right up against that. I don't have a whole lot of room in that tank.
It must be on the top shelf, huh?
Yeah, it is. All right, there's that.
Oh, he's
Well, that
back.
made me feel better. Yeah, yesterday I streamed over Mr. Kaler's stream yesterday, and I emailed him, and now he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't sweat it." I'm like, "Phew, okay." I just don't want to make enemies. That's my thing, you know. I don't want nobody getting pissed off.
You've made it.
And the thing of it is, you know what? The thing of it is, you know, not that it really matters, because honestly, and let's call it what it really is, unless somebody's paying my bills, paying for my computer, paying for my internet, paying for whatever else I got in my house that I want to talk about and stream about, they can't tell me when I can and can't stream. It's more of a courtesy thing, you know what I mean? And I'm down with that. I'm so down with the courtesy thing. That is, to me, that's like super cool. It's a respect, honest, you know, good thing to do, you know. But I like yesterday. I mean, I really felt like a complete asshole yesterday because I told Bob I was going to be there, and then I didn't show up, and then I streamed right over him, and I felt like a complete dick for it.
Well, you did show up. You just showed up like an hour and a half late.
Yes, and like I said, but the thing of it is, I gave, you know, when I tell you I'm going to do something, to me that's like giving you my word. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, I get it, man.
And it made me feel kind of shitty.
I was trying to make you feel shitty.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're a real shitty guy. I mean, great guy.
That's right.
Your mind was on it, you know, waiting for that package. You weren't really thinking about anything else.
Well, Rocco, I mean,
well, yeah, that's true.
Just giving you a hard time,
you
Rocco.
cannot please everybody. I mean, you just cannot please everybody. But look, just
Yeah,
be
they're absolutely right.
Just be you, and trust me. I mean, like all of us people that's here, we all respect you, and we all like who you are. So whatever you do, it doesn't matter how big you get.
Oh,
you're
now
not
you made him blush.
Stay who you are. And two, I mean, like when it comes to the whole stream thing,
Yeah, you ain't got no room up there, Mr. Tyler.
because there's so many new people streaming now, including myself, it's very hard to pick a time
Exactly.
that you won't be going at the same time. I mean, you know,
Right,
so
someone else, yeah.
I mean, don't stress them. It happens. Trust me. I mean, we
Right
all fully understand.
No, well, I get that, but like the big thing for me was I told him I was going to do something and I didn't do it, and it made me feel like a complete asshole for it, you know. That's all.
Well,
You
he's
know?
understanding.
Well, that's what he told me too. He emailed me back, real nice little email, and it made me feel good. I was like, okay, I don't feel bad now.
Yeah, you explained yourself.
Because I'm gonna
You're
tell you,
waiting
it
for
was
your
eating me up pretty bad all day. I mean, and the thing of it is, it wouldn't matter who it was, if it was Bob Kaler or, you know, Chalupa or S or Bottom Dwellers. It could have been anybody, you know. But if I told you I'm going to do something and I don't do it, it makes me feel kind of shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean about that.
Although sometimes it might take me a while, but I will do it. Trust me.
Yeah, life has a tendency. Life has a tendency to get in the way sometimes.
Yeah.
So apparently,
like I said, it is.
Got him. Oh,
froze
yeah,
up,
first
buddy.
shot, little buddy.
All right.
All right, don't flip out.
Yeah, it's
Hang.
froze.
Hey,
You're
don't
going
jump
right in
out
the
of the
water.
net.
I just tested the water. They're really like not even half a degree of each other. So.
Oh, heck, that don't bother.
Right on. Right on.
Damn.
Oh, you know what? That's what I need to get. I
Like
need to
more
get
like-
one of them little laser things. You know, you shoot the water and it tells
That's what I
you the
use.
temperature.
Yeah, that's what I was using.
I gotta get. How much of those run? Just out of curiosity.
I got
20
mine at
bucks?
Home Depot, $20. Where I got mine.
Yeah.
I use it
Order
actually,
online.
and I wrote it off for work because I use them at work. So, but I have it for the fish.
Badass.
It doesn't even. Yeah.
I'm gonna get me one of those. I mean, I got. Not all of my tanks have temperature, like little thermometer things.
What, the glass bobbers?
Yeah, I got those, and I got like the little digital sensor ones you put in there, and it's got the little digital readout.
Yeah, get long.
And I got some that's got the
Long
little
brother.
sticky things, you know. But honestly, I don't know if I really trust some of those. You know what I mean? 'Cause when you can buy a package of those for like, you can get 9 of these for $12 on Wish. At first, I thought it was a really good idea, and then after I got them and looked at them, I was like, "Yeah,
Are they the
not a
Aqua
great
Neat ones, or
idea."
are they like even generic, more generic than that? 'Cause I got a
More
bunch of-
generic. I think these are like Ching
rejects.
Pao Chong or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, the rejects are the good ones. Yeah.
That might's too washed out. I'm looking at the.
I don't know. I think that laser thing would probably be the best deal. I think.
I think
I'm
it's
pretty
not
sure the tolerance on those are fairly on point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're $15 Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
There you go.
Either
See,
way.
what I need to do is send my money to Bottom Dweller, have him pick me one up, and then ship it to me.
What?
But then I'll probably end up paying the same amount of money anyway.
Yeah.
because
Pay
shipping will probably
more.
take
Yeah,
them.
exactly. I was gonna say you pay just as much as
Unless
shipping.
you got one for free.
That's why you get them on Amazon.
Yeah, I probably could.
Amazon Prime. Yeah, got it the next day.
Right on, right on.
I'm gonna have to reset this tank, I think.
You gonna have to what?
No, this one, the one I just took all those fish out of, I'm gonna break it down and rescape it, I think, and reset it.
Oh.
How far? Why come?
Just because it's an algae mess right now. I wasn't.
Oh, I got you.
Not really.
I got
happy
one like
with
that
the-
too. And you know what's crazy
The
is
scape
I
was
cleaned
just,
it out.
You know, it was just some rocks thrown in there. It wasn't even anything cool.
Right.
You know?
I cleaned this tank out really, 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 really good. You know.
Oh, I should put a lid on that.
And I cleaned out the canister filter like super good. And I went to cycle the tank, and like the next day, I had green water again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like what the hell, man?
All right, I gotta rinse this lid off. It's got like all some junk on it. I'll be AFK.
And I don't want to put none of that. What they call it, algicide or whatever. I don't want to put none of that in there because that.
Yeah,
I just don't trust that stuff. I just don't trust it. I really don't trust it. Oh, it's the dog. Gotta go potty again. So no mail yet. The hell, man?
Yeah, well,
It's
you
3
know.
o'clock.
Mailman's usually there by now, huh?
Hell, it's 4 o'clock here.
Yeah, that's
What's that
only
here for?
it's only 1 o'clock here.
That was through FedEx, so that was through the mail, son.
Well, lucky
This is
you.
through
I ain't done
mail.
nothing all day.
Oh well, you can do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Golly, I felt like I ain't got nothing accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to wonder.
Hello,
what does
Ames.
that button do? Does that button do anything? Did my voice sound different or anything?
No.
I don't see nothing.
How about
different.
that one? Does that do anything
No.
different?
No.
Okay. All right.
They're
I
blank.
know what those are for. Those are for if I put music or something in there or a sound effect, I can loop it back. Watch. Let's see. Let's see. Loop back right there and do gunshot.
Yep. Light.
It looped it back.
Take it one. Yeah.
Hey, Paisan, quit knocking out there.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
Can you hear him knocking out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, quit, son. They can hear it in here, son. Oh, well, don't do that, son. Okay. And you know what the killer part is? I was just like that when I was a kid.
I think we all were. You got all this
Yeah.
energy and nothing to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. I try to get him to like clean tanks, but he just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to suck it on a hose either.
I got a primer bulb. You ain't got to suck the hose.
Oh. That's why I got the Python. I hook up to the sink, let it suck, you know.
Right. Bobby, I heard that.
Oh, Adam Spirit.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of scared to put fish tank water in my mouth. Period. That's why I don't use the siphon like that. I
Yeah,
got
I
this
wouldn't do that.
little ball thing, you know.
Avoid that as
Oh,
much
yeah.
as possible, honestly.
Yeah. I passed that stage.
Yeah, really, me too.
Jason, did you put any shrimp in that tank?
No, I have not. Not yet, anyway. Oops.
So what do we got in there? It's like
There are-
white clouds. White clouds?
No, those are actually glow light tetras that
Oh,
have lost,
I got
lost all their color since I've moved them.
Yeah, I got about 100 of those.
Yeah, they're really cool. I like them.
So what size is
Like-
that tank?
It's a 29. And there's that gourami, gold gourami in the back there. The tetras, and there's 2 panda cories in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I got to get more of them. I haven't been able to find
Panda
them.
cories
recently.
are cool.
At least not at like the local pet stores.
Yeah, they don't
Around
have them here
somewhere.
either.
I see them every once in a while, but like, there's usually not. Whatever. Whenever I see them, they're either sold out or there's only like one.
Hey, go pee for me too, would you? I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, man. I gotta go myself.
My kid's awesome. He even goes pee for me. That's great.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
glad
you
that
can
Granny-
just suck on that coffee all day. Huh?
Last time I moved him, he rammed himself into a tank and he has a scar on himself from it. I forget, like one of the deck or something in the tank. He like,
Oh, no.
I know. My one Oscar does that every time I come in. Every once in a while I come in.
yeah,
he
yeah,
does
this
have,
mark
like,
on him. I mean, he
scale hanging off or something. I'm like,
yeah,
what
it was
are you
like something,
doing?
and the mark has been there ever since. Ever since he did that, I was like, all right, well, I guess that's it. But yeah, I was tempted. I don't know. I guess I should wait till I break that tank down to move the plants.
All right, what happened?
I know what I need to do. I need to buy some more Eco Complete. That's what I need.
You just totally reminded me. I'm gonna need some.
I love Eco Complete, man.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie.
I
I
do
really like
too.
that stuff.
Yeah, it's good
love
stuff. I
got
I
one
always
bag right now, but
it's pretty much in every one of my tanks right now, except yeah, it is actually. Except for that
Yeah,
one 10-gallon that's gonna get broken down anyway.
You know, I like it because it basically like weighs half of what your regular aquarium
gravel.
would weigh. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, it weighs half that. I mean, and because like for me, you know, I don't like putting like big heavy rocks and stuff in my tanks because of just thinking about coming home to a cracked tank one day because too much weight.
Right.
No, I don't think you'd ever have that problem.
Yeah, as
Like-
long as you keep them away from the glass, it should be.
Yeah, like use that light diffuser stuff, that egg crate plastic stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I did that in like my 75s. Well, I did it in one of my 75s back when I'd had my cichlid, my
Be right back,
African
man.
cichlids, because I had that tank stacked up with like all these limestone bricks to kind of make it look like a wall that was collapsed. So it was a lot of weight, and I was worried about the glass, so I put that on the bottom and then covered that sand with it sand, and then put everything on it. You know what I mean? So it kind of distributes the weight and won't puncture the glass. Stops anything from getting in the glass. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Jason, do you need any of that aquarium co-op airline tubing by any chance?
No, dude. I have here. I just got this recently. It's sitting right here. Boom!
Oh wow!
300 feet. And I just opened that like a day ago to actually put the airline tubing in this tank. So I've just touched it. I'm gonna be good.
That's the same one I got too. All because
Oh, you got the big roll.
Yeah, I just wanted got the big roll because of like like I was going to have to buy like 3 packs of that other just to make sure that I didn't come up short. And but I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, by the time I buy these, I can just put like an extra $10 or so with it. And just
Yeah,
buy
and then
the whole
have
big
like
roll.
exactly have like 3 times as much.
Right, so
Or whatever it is, yeah. What do they sell those packs in? 50s, right?
I think they're like 25
No, even 20 bucks.
feet of it or something.
Yeah, even though 3 packs of that, yeah, and you're already halfway there to the 300-foot roll.
Yeah, I mean, so I just figured, I'll just go ahead, spend the extra 10 or 12 or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's worth it. I know I'm going to use it, man. I always go. That's one of those things you always need, and you never think that you need. You know what I mean? So I figured at some point, and plus that's quality tubing, man. That stuff you can feel it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even used none of it yet, but I can touch it and just tell that.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
like it.
saying. Yeah, exactly. When you just hold it, whatever, touch it, you can feel it's good stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, man, I'm good. I got a ton of stuff in this room, man. I need to actually get rid of stuff. That's why I sent you that pump.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Glad I could help. Glad it's going to use. Let's put it that way. Instead of sitting around for 10 years until I finally get sick of looking at it and throwing it out.
Oh yeah. Like as soon as I get it, I'm going to be start setting it up because, like
I said, I have another one of those too that like I have just in case. So you know what I mean? Something happens. So.
Right. Yeah.
I need 2 backups. Let's put it that way.
It's always good to have
Somebody
a
was-
backup.
Yeah. Good.
Somebody was asking earlier about what they use or what to use to paint your tanks. And this is what I found works really good. I don't have to, and that's a spray can. I don't have to spray it like 3 or 4 times. One and done. That's it. But it's a Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it works really, really good.
Interesting. I always try the problem with that I always have is all that overspray. You got to like tape off like the sides or something.
I tape them off. I got painter's tape and
Yeah.
newspaper, and I just stick it on there. No
I
big
bought
deal.
the,
I
like,
usually
the
do like
actual-
2 or 3 tanks at a time anyway.
I use the Rust-Oleum stuff, but I use the stuff that you get in like that small little quart, I think it is. It might actually be a
Yeah, the small wrap can.
Quart can.
It might actually be smaller than that. It might be a pint, but I think it's a quart. Yeah, and then I have like those like cheapo, well, not even cheap, but they sell those little rollers, like those little half size or 3/4 size
Yeah.
or a third size.
Small sponge.
No, just a roller, like the little like rolly thingy. Like you know what a roller for the wall, but they said it's like 3 inches instead of 9 inches, so it's a third the size.
Oh yes.
And I just buy those. I have the roller, and I have a little paint tray thing that they like the cheapo disposable paint tray, except I've never disposed it. And I just buy the rollers, and it's like buy like a 3-pack for a couple bucks, and then like I'll paint like when I paint the tanks, I usually paint more than one at one time, so I'll do them all, and then like I'll use a plastic bag. I'll wrap everything, the little paint tray, the roller, and everything in a plastic bag. Let it sit for an hour, let it dry, and then I'll put a second coat on, and that stuff's like bulletproof. A little more prep. Well, actually, it's not even that much prep. You don't have to tape anything. I just roll it. But it is oil-based, but I feel it's a little more durable than... Well, I guess that spray paint would work well. Whatever you want, man.
Yeah, it works good for me. It works real good for me.
Yeah, whatever works for you,
I'm
man.
done. That 1 can I did, let's see.
And I just toss the rollers when I'm done. I'm not cleaning them. I'm not rinsing them.
6, 7. I think I did 7 tanks with that 1 can.
Wow.
Yeah, and it goes on pretty thick. I mean, so if you don't want run, not that you're going to be able to see a run in it anyway, because you're not going to see it from the back, but it goes like this, a one like you normally would spray paint something, you know, just real easy, you know, and it covered real well. I didn't have no light coming through or nothing.
Yeah, my problem is I always needed more than one coat on the spray paint. That's why I just went with
Right.
the roller.
But I will say this though, that 1 can did cost me, it was like $9, I think, for that 1 can. But like I said, it covered, what I say, 7, 8 tanks, something like that, 6 or 7 tanks, something. So I did, and they did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10-gallon tanks, 20 long and a 20 tall, a standard 20. So
nice.
Yeah, if you wanted to do like a larger tank, of course it's not going to cover as many tanks, but it worked out pretty good for me.
I know the can I use goes a long way too. Honestly, I think I'd be using the same can if it wasn't for the fact that I used it to paint all the shelves black too.
Right.
Plywood, so that kind of ate up all the paint.
And then, what was I used that other one?
Where'd my
Dang it.
camera
Well, like
go?
on this tank right here, that's not even painted, but that is. It's like, you ever seen those? It's like a little foam board, like foam board. You can get it in different colors. I just cut it and I put my sticker back there, the logo of my
Oh, nice.
right there.
Yeah.
Then I got it on that one too. That one over there has got the same thing. It's just a different logo, but
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Dennis.
But that worked out pretty
ripped
good.
stuff out of the wall. He's blank. No
Yeah, I
video.
seen
No
that.
audio. That's funny.
Unmute me.
yeah, poster boards work good too. Black poster board and just put a little painter's tape on the edge and stick it, hold it right there to the
My
tank. Works
camera's
great.
not working.
And the good thing about doing the poster board or the board like that, or even they have a film, you can get a film that you can almost put on like a window tint type deal.
Oh, that's
And
why.
those work pretty good too. That's pretty good too.
Now I'm back.
Golly, look at those plants, man.
Yeah, that's well over planted there.
I was gonna say, you got any fish in that tank?
Yeah, there's about 100
make sure
glow light tetras in there.
Oh, that's right. You know.
just make
Never
sure you
know.
leave the door unlocked, and I'll come by and grab me a few.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you'll get some plants with them too.
Right on. I'll grab me some of those plants for sure.
I had to turn the lights down because this thing was so whited out.
They look healthy though. They look really healthy.
Oh yeah, yeah. No CO2, just good old fish poop. Yeah.
Right on.
Rocco,
Yes, sir.
like I'm planning on doing some more research about how to ship fish and stuff. But like when I do, would you be interested in taking a couple of those bristle noses
Of course.
that I got?
Of course. Yeah, just let me know how much it costs to ship it. I'll ship it and whatever, you know.
I'm not going to charge.
We'll come
you
up with a
nothing. I'm
price.
just gonna send it to you.
Oh, come on now.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I just know that you like them and stuff. You know, that's why I asked you.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'll make sure I get you somehow or another. Somehow or another, I'll get you squared away.
You know, but I'm not for sure.
I appreciate it, man.
Sure, like how soon, whatever. But I do got two of the chocolate ones that are about 3.5 inches long, or whatever.
Oh,
that
wow.
I am going to have to like rehome. So.
Oh, well, yeah, I can, if you, yeah, I'll send you money. I mean, I'll send you some cash. That's not a problem. I'll help you out with that.
Oh no, I mean, you know what I mean. But I just
Yeah, because I got, all my
want them
chocolates
to
are
go to a good home.
tiny. Oh, yeah. Well, definitely guarantee I'll take care of them. That's for sure. From a mafia member to a militia member. Imagine that. That's pretty cool. Right on.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. I mean, if you need some help with some cash on that too, I'll definitely hook you up, man. Or if I got some fish that damn, what do I got that I can trade even? I got guppies. That's about it right now that I can possibly trade. They're small yet, but I got some guppies. If you want some guppies, I got guppies. Actually, you know what? Actually, but I don't know how good they would ship though, because I have some angels that I'm probably gonna be rehoming soon, but I don't know how good angels would ship because they're top to bottom fin. They're like that. They're a good sized fish.
Yeah. I mean, like it's probably going to be a couple weeks, just so that way, you know what I mean. That I can,
Oh,
that I
absolutely,
can do
absolutely.
more research on it and stuff, But I got the boxes, and I got the styrofoam. The styrofoam.
I kept all mine
insert,
too.
I mean, I keep all of that just in case, for stuff like this.
Right. I tell you what, though, if you are interested in a cichlid, I might be able to hook you up with a pretty cool cichlid. It's a what do you call it? What they call it? Is it a strawberry something? Oh, god dang! It's like it looks like a peacock, but it's like all orange, a little bit of like blue in it. And I want to say it's called a. Is it man? Is it zebra? I'm
Is it
thinking
a
of?
man? I don't know.
It's a zebra of some. I think it's a zebra of something. He's cool. He's orange, and I really don't want to get rid of him, but I really don't have the room for him.
Yeah, I don't really.
He's in a robot stage.
Love the deep things like African cichlids and stuff, but as far as cichlids goes, the one that I am into right now are the pistogramas and stuff, But I appreciate it, though.
Oh well, you know what? I might be able to hook you up with that too. I'll get you squared away, brother. I'll get you squared away.
Nah, dude, you don't have to give me nothing though. I mean, I'm just doing it.
No, I
as
know, I get it,
test
and
run
I'm
and a gift.
exactly what I'm doing. Doing it for a friend. That's all.
And if it goes well, you know what I mean. You know, if I ship it and if it arrives healthy and everything for then I can start like you know, like shipping out more, you know, to other people.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely,
but
absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
definitely,
Give it a test run. Absolutely.
yeah, it's definitely going to be a test run for me. That's for sure.
Take care, Liz.
Now,
Yeah.
still,
Uh-oh. Was that the Ring doorbell? Was that the Ring doorbell?
Yeah, I mean,
Come on,
and I
phone.
counted the babies that I got. I counted 16, but I'm pretty sure I got way more than that. Because like, you know,
Oh,
the more and more I look at my tank, I'm seeing like these little tiny crevices, and I'm seeing a baby here and a baby there. So
Yep.
I mean, I
You'll
just
have
dread
that.
when I got to catch them all out. I mean,
uh,
Oh yeah.
this tank is very highly planet well. It's not as planet as like Chubbs' tank is or whatever, but
Man,
it's still
he's got
enough
some
to.
killer tanks, man. I have to say.
Yeah, Chubbs has got some awesome stuff.
I love his setups.
Heck yeah, man.
I think that's what I'm going to start focusing more on is I got to get some of these tanks planted. But like my Oscar tank, I really can't put any plants in that. You know?
Oh, yeah. Not easily.
No. And you know, goldfish, same. I can't put
Well,
nothing
that's
in
what
there.
I mean. Chubbs. I mean, like if you're listening to him, and there's some plants that like pretty much no fish touch just because they're like they don't taste good or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a pontiquite.
Right.
But Oscars are the kind of fish that just rip things up just because they don't like it.
Yeah, they'll just tear it up just because it's there.
I get it. I used to have one.
Right. Yeah, Chewy says to let the fry get to about 1 inch before you ship them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
probably.
even a lot of my chocolate plecos that I have. I mean, they're under 1 inch, you know. And I saw them at my pet store here in town, and I was like, "You're selling that little one right there for the same price you're selling that one over there that's like almost 3 inches long?" They're like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what. You give me a deal on that big one right there, and I'll take those 3 little ones off your hands, but you're going to give me a deal on it." And talked to the manager, the fish department manager, and he hooked me up. So I took all 3 of them.
Cool.
But that literally, they were like 1/2 inch, literally. Like they
Yeah.
were like.
The thing with
Yeah,
fry that little,
you know.
man, is like they got to eat like pretty much constantly. So like,
Yeah.
and if there's 2 days in a bag without food, they're not going to live. You know,
Right.
Or whatever. If they're really little or too small.
Yeah.
So that's I feed the hell out of mine, and I'm always cleaning tanks. What
Jason,
happened? Stream end and start over? No,
I don't think so.
Jason, do you like bristle noses as well?
I'm going to hold off on bristle noses because I'm hoping to have a connection with some L333s.
Ooh, yeah. You got the idea I do.
jerky.
I happen to know somebody that's breeding them.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
What's funny is, I mean, it's like
All right, so
just because of
Patreon
fish, you might
started. I
have
expect everyone to go sign up now.
Whoa. What was that, Bobby? I didn't hear it. Hang on, Mike. Might be saying something. What? I didn't hear what the last part you said, Bud.
I said Patreon started. I expect everyone to go sign up now.
Oh, I gotcha.
But
How hard was
you
that
know,
to set up?
Nah, 30 seconds easy.
those king tigers are so nice that Pokemon showed us that
I know.
that's going to be a bunch of people in the fish fan want to have them and start breeding them now.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, well, and I believe Kenny from Daniken Aquatics, he just got some too. He got 6 of them, something like that. So he's going to try and breed them. So, West Coast, East Coast, let's hit it.
Oh, bottom dweller. I didn't know you had a flower horn bottom dweller.
they're going to be like bristle noses in the hobby before too long. You know,
when we get done with it,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
waiting on bristle noses.
Oh, here's about 50 of them.
Yeah, man. Wow.
The albinos. I got some albinos, and they're so
Pleco
cool,
Blitz.
man. Right. Pleco Blitz, 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 Blitz. Pleco Blitz. You ever heard that song, Ballroom Blitz?
Yes.
No, never heard
I'm
it.
trying to think of.
That's
Not
what
once
reminds me
ever.
of Pleco Blitz.
Oh,
That wouldn't
and
be
everybody
AC.
was frightening.
No, it's not AC/DC.
And everything was frightening. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it did it in the back, and it did it in the back, and it did it in the ballroom blitz. That's all I know.
That's it. That's it. That's the one. That is the one. Chewy, who sings it? Who sings it? Who
Video
sings
is
Ballroom
the
Blitz?
Craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Who sings this?
I don't know who it is. I really don't know who it is.
Called the tip.
Probably some crazy band like Fastway or Blackfoot or something like that.
Or Black. It's definitely not Blackfoot.
Well, I'm just saying a crazy band like nobody really hears of them very much, you know.
Why is Blackfoot a crazy band? What is wrong with you, man?
Nothing's wrong with Blackfoot. I like Blackfoot. What I'm saying is you don't hear a lot of people talk about Blackfoot.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair.
I think this is the kind of thing you keep to yourself.
Yeah, you got what? Blackfoot? Oh, sorry. No, I don't.
I don't need to know that.
Like, damn, buddy,
Oh,
what
Mr.
happened?
D's over here with the Blackfoot.
Oh, wow. A 10-foot alligator killed, dragged half a mile by a driver on Texas highway. What the hell?
Alligator crossing the street and got squished.
No, they have this thing chained up to the back of a truck.
Oh, say what? Trying to kill it?
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture. Yeah.
Oh,
This thing is huge.
That's sick.
But it's stupid.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. That's dumb.
This is cool. That's
shoot it between the eye and skin it and eat it.
Yeah, I mean, at least don't torture the thing.
Yeah, really.
Bottom dwellers, buddy, you know, I don't have anything special for mine. I mean, like, for example, you know, I do got a couple with the caves in there, and I just made sure I had a male and a female. But to be honest with you, man, like, it's just like this morning I got up and just looked at my tank, and all of a sudden I seen a bunch of like little things moving around, and it's a bunch of babies. So just like apparently it ain't hard to breed them. So
no.
Cave in there.
It wasn't Thin Lizzy, was it? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe.
Maybe it was. It might have been. Now I gotta look this up. Ballroom Blitz, right? I'm pretty sure that's the name of the song.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz. Ballroom Blitz. Unless John McKenzie did look it up, and then he's just gonna like, dude, you're gonna find the same thing I did.
Hey Google, who played Ballroom Blitz?
Oh, okay, bottom dwellers. I see what you're asking now. See, what I got is I've got the chocolate bristle nose.
Stop.
It's by the
I've
band
got one
Sweet.
out
Yeah,
mine.
there it is.
Hey Google, who played Ballroom Blitz?
Sweet.
Information from the web that might possibly help.
He doesn't know.
British glam rock band, The Sweet, written by Nick Chin.
It's by the Sweet.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, okay.
We tried telling that 4 times, but he wouldn't listen to us.
Well, I couldn't hear
Right.
you, man.
Well, what about the
Talk to
band
Google.
Player? Does anybody remember the band Player?
And the man in the back said, "Everyone attack," and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, "Boy, I want to warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz." Okay. These are some deep lyrics, man. I see a man in the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes was red as the sun. And
Yes,
the girl in
right.
the corner that no one ignores because she thinks she's the passionate one.
She did one.
Oh, it was like lightning. Everyone was
Right.
frightening.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Sing along with Rocco Hour.
Sing along with Rock.
There you go.
Rocking with
Lyrics-
Rocco.
Lyrics of Manifesto. Now I'm gonna have that head song in my head for the rest of the day.
Yeah, where'd they go?
I'm gonna break out in the ballroom blitz.
That's right.
Wow, Rocco, you dick. I'm seriously not a mod.
Nuh-uh. No way.
You're not going to get him on that with that attitude.
Right? What the hell, man?
That's right. No, listen,
I thought you were, brother. Shit. I'm
No,
sorry.
listen, I don't want to. No, don't.
Well, fine then.
Don't wrench me. Don't wrench me.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Okay,
wrench. I'm
I'll
gonna
take it
get
then.
a sledgehammer.
I'll take the wrench.
Put a sledgehammer on that ass.
Just saying.
All right, I'm going to move this crypt to that tank because this crypt is actually looking like it's doing pretty good.
All right.
Well,
we'll
how
make
come?
mine.
Put something in the chat real quick, Mr. Bigfoot.
Chatting.
Everybody
Where's
was
my keyboard?
chatting.
Wait, I don't have to do this. This is weird. Yeah,
Oh, now where is the chat at?
I can't do it without switching back over to freaking YouTube.
Why am I hearing Michael Jackson? Am I hearing Michael Jackson or am I going crazy?
No, you are.
I
Actually,
think
no,
you're
that's not
going
Michael
crazy.
Jackson. Not Michael Jackson.
No, that's Bobby.
YouTube up.
Off of my feet, yeah. I swear.
All right, well,
I'm hearing.
Is it Michael Jackson or is it the Bee Gees? Which is it?
None of the above. It's
Well,
something
it's
weird.
the BGs
Or Andy Gibb.
Some chick.
Yeah, or did somebody eat Taco Bell and they're in the bathroom?
It's
I can't find it.
oh, it's Sierra.
Can't find you, Rocco. What is your handle? I mean,
Man, how come I can't freaking post a chat without? God damn it!
Just look for Rock and then N, the Fish Freaks, or Rocco's Fish Room.
Okay.
Here, let me do this.
There it goes.
Yeah.
How about this? Copy,
Leaves.
paste. How about that? Does that help you?
Yeah. I'm here now.
Well, there you go. We got to put something in the chat over on the other side in the what you call it on YouTube.
YouTubes. On the YouTubes.
On the tubes, man.
Well, guys, I'm going to hop
Right.
down for a little bit, get me something to eat. But it was fantastic.
Yeah, right on.
That with y'all, and I appreciate y'all having me up here with you. And
Well, I do appreciate you coming up here, man.
but
Yeah,
I will
Bobby.
keep y'all playing while I'm doing a couple of
Right on.
things. So.
Cool. I'll scream at you when I get the box.
It's here. Cool, Bobby. Have a good one, man. See you.
God bless you, man. Thanks for being here.
Y'all have a good one.
Okay,
You too,
man.
brother. And then there were 3.
Oh, look at the roots on this. Holy cow. Wow, look at
I
that.
cannot believe my mailman is taking so long today. What in the world, dude?
Hell, man. Just close myself on the speaker.
And I know I gotta take my girl to the pharmacy when she gets off work. I don't want to miss my package.
All right, where should this at? Look at this one, man. I just pulled this out of that tank.
Vasislos. Oh, Crip?
Yeah, look at the roots on that.
Oh, nothing else.
That's huge.
Crip wasn't doing. I mean, it was doing all right, but.
Now, let me ask you this.
Start
When
getting
you,
these holes in it, right? See, I think that's my phosphate
Yeah.
issue or whatever it was.
well, that
Phosphates
or
or,
snails.
potassium?
Either that or
What is-
snails.
No, well, the snails will only do that if the plant's dying, right?
Yes and no.
My experience is the
I've
snails,
not found that to be true.
my snails do not eat my plants until they start to die, and then they'll eat anything that's dying.
Right.
All right, Rocco. I finally managed to get something in the freaking chat. God, that was tough.
Okay. What are you trying to get into chat, brother?
What?
The Louisiana cartel. How cool is that? Oh, Jess, that's cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. There you go, Bigfoot.
I'm gonna keep that leaf. It's probably gonna melt anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
I also got plants coming too. I think I'm gonna put the other one. I should move that back.
Whew. that shoulder.
Back,
starting
holy
to get
man.
sore. Oh, big KB. There you go.
What's up, Bottom Dwellers? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hi, Jess. How are you?
I had like 3.
Miss
Three
Jess
and a
is
half going
lurking.
on 23.
I just cannot wait for these dang plecos to get here. I'm about to lose my damn
Relax.
mind.
Relax.
This is 2 days in a row, man.
Yeah.
My
it's
heart
all
can
for
only
delivery,
take so much
Rocco.
of this. You know what I mean?
You know,
Stop
That's
ordering
the man.
fish.
I had to take meds for this shit.
well, then quit ordering more.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Now your mailman must have been talking to the FedEx person.
right. Apple snails. I hear will eat plants, but I've never had them.
All right.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
have.
mystery stuff. Yeah.
I had a mystery snail. One mystery snail that started going nuts on plants. I can
There
say
you
that
go.
that guy actually did. He went crazy.
I have mystery snails
I
that eat
threw
plants
him-
all the damn time.
But they only eat like all the other mystery
Yes,
snails
yes.
that I have only eat the dead stuff, the stuff that's dying, or like
No, mine will kill something to eat it. Are you kidding me?
yeah, that's what I had one that was doing that too. But I threw him in a tank that had nothing but Vallisneria and like algae all over the place, and he's been fine ever since.
Oh, right.
So I think when they start doing that, eating the plants thing, I think they're vitamin deficient, and they're
Calcium
compensating by
trying to
eating the
get.
plants. Is what I think is happening. Like they're not getting enough from the water or the
Right,
food, so they got to start eating. Because once I threw that, when I did take that one out of that tank, I noticed that his shell was getting a little soft. I'm like, oh, because I did
Yeah,
the
look
tank
for-
I had him in I kept him kind of like a little softer. I thought
Yeah,
it was
looking
enough.
for calcium. Yeah,
So-
need that calcium.
I just threw him in a tank with hard water. And
I don't
haven't
know.
had a
My problem might be that I have about 150 mystery snails in every one of my tanks. So.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help either. So they're all probably starving. Like food.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
eat pretty
wouldn't
good.
die.
I feed the hell out of them. But
No, I meant like as
Somebody
far
was
as-
saying that. What do you call those? God,
Is that the snail?
I can never think what they're called. They're called you know how you get like parrots and parakeets. You got to put those little things for them to
Oh,
scratch their beak
like
on.
salt licks.
You can
Yeah.
break those. Yeah, you can break
No,
that off and throw
calcium.
that in there too.
Calcium
It's a
bond.
calcium thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that
Yeah, you
works
can-
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
they
can
have
throw-
those
you can
banquet
throw
block
those in your-
things.
Yeah, you can throw those in the fish tank, and the snail will go right after them. That's what it's looking for.
Yes, that's
Cuttlefish
it.
bone.
Cuttlefish bone. That's it.
yeah, and those
Yeah,
things are cheap
calcium.
too. They're only like $1.50 at Walmart.
Right. So I think I'd rather just use that instead of go out and
yeah.
spending a bunch of extra money
Yeah, there
to
you
get
go.
the same effect.
I also have
There's a
reef,
couple of them
reef
there.
calcium though from Seatum reef calcium that I add to my tanks too. So my guys have nice strong shells.
Oh, right on. Right
Yeah.
on. So Geek Boy, that works pretty good then, huh?
Yeah, kettlebone. Yeah, weight them down.
Oh, that's bull crap, dude.
That
Oh, yeah, I
stinks.
go-
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'd
hate
be
that
on. I'd be
stuff.
on the
I go
I'd
to the
be on the-
representative
somebody's
there
path.
and do some bitching.
right.
Yeah.
It's probably
And
one of
get
those things
refund.
that those lights that like I had a problem like that. Like you got to really pay attention because sometimes the seller is just shipping it straight from China, right? And you actually have to
Yeah.
wait for the boat to land, clear
Yep.
customs, and then it starts moving. And even then, it's like
Aw.
whatever. It's like, oh, dude, I went through
Yeah.
that same problem once, man, for a
Yeah,
headset.
4 to 6 weeks later, you get it.
It was like more like 6 to 8 weeks later I got it,
Yeah.
Damn.
and they wouldn't do a thing about it. Like, nope, you gotta wait.
Yep.
Okay, what does this say? Oh, delivered.
Yeah,
My package
always.
is here. Be right back. I'll be right back. It says it's delivered. I gotta go look.
Go get it. Yay.
Awesome. We're gonna get an unboxing 2 days in a row.
Yeah, but this won't be a 5-hour stream, though.
Nope. No, you don't know. Who knows? The
Nah.
night is young.
You know,
I'm gonna have to get out of here somehow. I gotta hit up. I gotta get some food.
Yeah, I'm going to get some Chinese food. I got to take the wife to
I was-
Walmart in a little bit.
just
and then I'll
see-
wait back and grab Chinese.
You lazy like me?
Oh, you're
I haven't had
auto,
Chinese
auto
food in a
top
while.
off. Is that what you got, Geek Boy? Is that what that stands for? That's cool. Air filters. Yeah, I just put an order in with the coop last night. I bought some more plants. They had these these rare pink crypticorns.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff there.
So I bought some.
But yeah, most of my plants I got
And I bought a
from
new light.
Dustin Fish Tank.
I keep forgetting to check him, dude. I do mean to check his site a little more
Website?
often. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
well, he's a lot closer to me than.
Than Florida, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Kentucky, right? I think it's Kentucky.
Yeah, he's somewhere down there, yeah.
Here, put these on the table for your mom. Those are all her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I got mine. I got mine. Oh, I think it must have got like 50 or 60 plants. You know, they're like $50.
Here we go. Why don't you make yourself big, Rocco?
Yeah, Rock.
Oh, I'm already big enough as it is. Trust me.
No, the picture, not you.
Hey, fat ass.
Oh, hell.
Oh, look, this unboxing actually has the box in the video. He's learning
Yeah.
All
stuff.
right, smart ass.
Yeah, don't cut yourself with that.
Somebody's reusing a coop box, or is this from the coop?
Oh, this is from Aquarium Co-op.
Oh, cool, cool. I thought you got
This
a.
one's
I
from-
thought you were getting a
I
pleco.
do. I am getting a pleco. It's on the floor still.
Oh, I see.
In the neighborhood.
Gotcha, man. I was like,
So
wait
I
a minute.
got some of these
Yeah.
little valve thingies.
Oh yeah, those things are great, dude. I just bought. I got this one's in my order too.
Oh, I got plenty of
3
those things.
These
Yeah.
things are awesome.
Love them. Love them.
I
Hey,
got like
Steve,
hundreds of those.
Never clog air stones. Yep, yep. Awesome.
Yeah, mine clogs. So I
Love those,
put using
too.
them.
Really? Well, you can just like all you do is clean them, and then
Yeah, I
they work.
know. I just stick it in a
Sponge.
reg.
Is that the large? Yeah, yeah, that's the large one.
Yeah, I got like 5 of those. Yeah.
Awesome.
Doing my best Vanna White. Oh, check it out.
Oh yeah, I don't got
Oh,
that. I don't got
nice.
that sticker. I got about.
I don't
5
either,
stickers.
man.
Yeah, I don't know what's cheaper. You can buy the sticker for $3 a piece, or spend $100 of stuff and get it one sticker.
Is it
Well,
over?
that's
is
why.
it
That's
100?
why I spend money there, so I can get stickers.
Well, you can buy them too.
No, that's not fun. You got to get it for free.
No,
You
it
gotta
costs
collect them all.
$100. It costs you $100 for that.
Every
sticker.
time I've ordered from them, they've given me a sticker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Yeah, I got 5 stickers.
Alright.
Right.
Pleco time.
Pleco
Right, yeah,
time. Now this one, this pleco.
You
I
get
hope
an
you
ant
can still hear
crawling
me
across your
good.
box.
Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
Right on the top.
Where?
Where your thumb was.
yeah, kill it
That is
before
the
it kills
last
you.
thing. I did.
It's all
This
growing.
came
Yeah.
from Lands Aquatics in Rayford, North Carolina.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that's close.
So
Not to Rocco.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for Rocco, dude. That's cross country for me.
And when did they ship this?
Oh, way cool.
Oh, right. Another
Nice.
sticker.
Right on. Right on. So. If I can get in there.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you. On the styrofoam here.
Way cool. Way cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we got like
That was some precise stabbing too.
That was some
Yeah.
precise stabbing.
Yeah.
I've been
I
Oh,
don't think
trained.
we've
yeah.
done that before.
Loopy said it was some precise box cutting, and then you stabbed it.
Oh, what
the
the
good foam
heck
stuff.
you got?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
good.
got
That's good.
Oh, that's like the insulation. That's like the
Yeah.
the
yeah,
cellulose, right?
Rockwell type stuff.
Yeah. That's
You know what
that's
this
my
stuff is
favorite
really
stuff
good
right
for?
there.
You know what this stuff is really good for?
What?
If there's no chemical in it, you can put a lot of water in it, and it makes excellent worm bedding.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, I like that.
that's not a bad idea. Actually, that's
Yeah.
not
You
a
could
bad
also
idea.
stuff your own My Pillow.
Because that is just cellulose. That's just paper, basically. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like magic worm bedding.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what
a good
Michael
idea,
Fisher
dude.
uses on his stuff.
Oh yeah, number 1 is alive,
That's good.
and there's a big spongy thing in there.
Damn. Exhale that.
You can't really see what he looks like though. That's the killer.
No.
It is double bagged.
Oh yeah, you got to be double.
Oh man, that pattern is so cool, dude. That is sick. That is sick.
Now pleco number 2.
Pleco number 2.
Yeah.
Alive and well. He's in there. Oh, he's down here by my hand now. Crap.
And he's moving around. Says,
In there
get me
somewhere.
out of this bag.
Where'd he go? There's the sponge thing. Where'd he go?
Just in time for
Oh, he's in
Pleco
there.
time. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
There
there
he
he
is.
is. Looking on the bag. He says, get me out.
Right? Oh, they look great too, man. Look hella good. And these bags are like super thick, man. And this stuff is dusty as hell. Ugh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that it is.
there's that.
Don't inhale.
Yeah, exactly. Just like President Clinton, he didn't inhale.
No, I just choked on it. That's not good. Yeah, too
Man,
big
you
of a
gotta learn not to cough in the mic though, man. Holy shit.
Sorry.
That blowing everyone's ears out.
Yeah, especially with headphones.
No, I gotta see how.
At least when I hit on the pipe, I hit the mute button. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a stab at this, and hopefully I can get it out
Without cutting your fingers off? Yeah.
without cutting the other bag. It's double bag, but
He bought a
They
box
tied
full
it.
of rat nest.
yeah, that's it. Here, what I'm gonna do is-
I'm gonna drop down a minute, man. I gotta AFK for a few. I'll be
All
back.
right.
See ya.
Later.
Getting dangerously close to my finger.
He probably should.
Look like it. Yeah, because it looks like
That's
that
all right,
knife
I
would
got-
cut
I
real
got-
far.
I
Got 9 more.
so good.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like that knife would definitely cut you good.
Yeah, it will. So I'm not really trying to cut real deep. Man, you know what? Bump. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make this real easy. So again, that was from Lands Aquatics, man, and they did a great job sending us. Here we go. We'll just make this super easy. Oh, shit. Shit. Knock the phone over.
I'm
Not
gonna
that
drop
anybody
down
would
too. I
call
think I'm
me.
gonna go grab food real quick. See ya.
Well, fine.
All
then.
right. Just me and you now, Rocco.
That's it. There we go. That made it a lot easier. There we go.
Yeah, don't forget the blue now.
Right. Looks like the bag did leak a little bit inside the other bag, but not real bad. At all, really.
Yeah, as long as there's still enough water for him.
Oh yeah, I mean they're bagged really good, man. I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with these guys. Stick them in this. Get that out of there. Oh man, they look cool, man. That looks really cool, man. I can't wait for these guys to get older. They look kind of like, I guess they would look like a regular like a chocolate bristle nose, except instead of having spots, it's more honeycomb. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's got the honeycombs veins
Yeah.
through them, huh? Yeah.
Really cool. They look. I mean, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. The picture that they had on their eBay thing definitely does not serve them justice. definitely does not serve them justice. These guys look incredible, awesome. Come here, little buddy. There we go. Let me see if I get some better light in here. And maybe. Oh, that's so cool. Let me see if I can. And there we go. And it's not going to focus. Come on, focus, would you? Man. And I can't get him to focus. Oh, well. You just have to take my word for it. They're gorgeous. That is just the coolest pattern, man. Way, way, way cool. Oh, I'm so excited right now. I mean, I can hardly contain myself.
Yeah, they definitely look different than a normal, bushy nose.
Yeah, well, and I'm pretty sure everybody's already seen it, but I can put it up again just in case people want to see what it looks like.
The only thing going to see is just me and you.
Well, I'm saying in the chat anyway.
Oh, in the chat. Okay. Yeah.
Share screen. Share that. There. That's what he looks like. Except babies.
Yeah, about a third of that size.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, so you don't know if you got a male or female.
Right.
Yeah. Then hopefully, you get a pair.
Man, if I got a pair, I would be super stoked,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Holy cow, will I be stoked. Okay, how do I remove that? Get rid of that. There we go. Terry's Tropical Tanks. What's up, my friend? Oh, way you go, man. That's awesome, John. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, Chalupa, I'll keep you on the list, and if I do have babies, I'll make sure I hook you up, brother.
Yeah.
No problemo. So they came in alive and well, and I got my stamps so I can start sending out letters to people that wanted my stickers.
All right.
Finally got them. And you know what's crazy? I put the $13 in there, right?
Yeah.
In the mailbox. He gave me the receipt to show what I paid for. And he put the change in the bag.
Oh, change that? Oh, that's cool. You don't see that too often.
No,
You
man, I
don't-
wasn't expecting it, man. I have to do something nice for the mailman.
Yeah, give him a sticker.
Oh, I got a letter in there. Yeah, I thought about that too. Oh, this is the thing I gave him yesterday. Okay. So I got me some stamps. I can start sending out these stickers. Like, what the hell, really? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 3.
23.
23 stamps. Okay. Sweet Nectar of God and Baby Jesus. And 35 cents.
That's good.
Heck yeah. Way cool. All right. So, I guess my work will be cut out for me the next few days.
Yeah, look in envelopes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be stuffing envelopes. I won't lick them, though. I'll let my kid do that.
Oh, yeah. Let him get his tongue all cut up and stuff. Yeah.
That's right.
No, Dad, I don't want to do that. I can't cut
crap.
myself. Yeah.
Right? I don't want to taste that crap.
No, or cut your tongue.
Yeah. Nothing like a good paper cut tongue on your stuff.
Yeah, bleed, 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 bleed.
Is by a group. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Chewy. Best way to do that is, but for those little ones right there, I gotta put some more money back. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I gotta put some money back.
You gotta save for it.
Yeah, I got lucky when I found those. So
And you got this what off eBay?
yeah, from a place called Lands Aquatics, and he's got a lot of cool stuff on his eBay thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep, yep. I
and
just
shipping
wish
reasonable?
Yeah, actually very reasonable. That if I buy fish off of eBay from somebody on eBay, it's because their shipping was fair, price was incredible,
Yeah.
you know, and then I'll buy. But otherwise,
Yeah.
I'll skip it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like I said,
always
I'm
pay
a
for
I'm a
fish.
baller on a buck. You know.
Yeah. A low dollar buck, yeah. I only got a buck. I ain't got no more.
That's it. That's it. So
Yeah.
that's how that worked out.
I know. I should have looked a little better, you know, for these Tetris. You know, almost what you said, paying damn near twice as much for that shipping as I did for them.
Terry. I just seen private chat. That's funny. Let me in by the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
No, he ain't pulling my hair on my chinny chin.
Right on, right on. So there you have it. I finally got my plecos, and I'm not getting any more fish for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, just enjoy those for now. Yeah.
Right. No, I got lucky, and I had some extra cash that I was able to use.
Oh, you mean that stimulus check?
No.
No?
No. I just basically, you know,
Save the money.
saving cash, just saving some money, and you know, and
Yeah, that's hard for me to do. I got to give it to somebody. Yeah, once paying my bills, it's like, okay, now what can I
Yeah.
buy that I don't need?
right. Well, you know that, and then you know I have my t-shirts. That's where it come from, is selling my t-shirts.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta have some of that extra income in there.
Right. So the t-shirts, you know, I got one bag of Eco Complete. I got my filters, my sponge filter. Let's see what else did I got. I got some more wood for the plecos.
Oh yeah, they do.
And yeah, and that freed me up from buying that stuff with, you know,
Yeah.
t-shirt money, bought that stuff. Then I was able to use my own money for fish.
Yeah, because Buckle wood's not cheap.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the Manzanita wood and stuff like that. It's not like super expensive, but like I say, when you're, you know, on workman's comp, it's not easy. So
No. By a little, you
Definitely
know.
not easy.
By a little, you know, every few months.
yeah, that's it. You know. Right there. Come on. Bump that piece. Now I take this piece right here, cut that back like that. Okay. Then I take this piece of hose and I put it on the Zeiss Never Clog Airstone. And I cut it about right there. I don't know if y'all set yours up like this as well.
What?
This is how I set my aquarium co-op Just like Corey does. Just exactly like Corey does.
I usually cut the middle of the cage out and just drop it straight down.
Yeah. That's how I do it.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Just like that. No problem, Terry. That's how I set my never. I put the Never Clog air stone on there. Put that on there. And I just drop it right down in there. Just like Corey on Aquarium Co-op does.
But usually you want a little almost down to the bottom of the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a likey that.
Yeah, I got a few of those. But
I'm trying to convert all my sponge filters over to these. I don't know why. Well, I'll tell you the biggest reason is because they're weighted. And I like the fact that they're weighted, so I don't have to try to keep putting my hand down there and soaking it up to get all the water to waterlog it so it stays down. It's just put the hose to it and let her go.
Yeah. And plus it's a coarse one too. It's not the fine one where you really have the problem of pressing the air out.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh. Chairs, I get into the desk.
Oh, it figures. Those doggone fish were all out front. And then, of course, once I get on camera, they all disappeared.
Sure,
Ain't that the way it normally goes?
Yeah, of course. They really were, Geek Boy, honest to God. One of those jewelfish that I got's actually starting to color up.
Well, you have to
When he comes out from behind a rock.
Yeah.
I gotta get a taller tripod, man.
I know. I gotta give me one too. On this camera, just get the little one that's about 4 inches tall, and that's as far as it goes.
Well, I got one. It's fairly tall, but it still has to look up to my top row of tanks.
Yeah.
And I'd like it to be taller, so
And-
you're looking down at the tank instead of
Or
up
it's
at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they make tripods that go to like 7 feet tall?
Oh, probably.
Actually, I think they do.
Yeah.
You'd have to
They
find
collapse down to about 18 inches or whatever. Yeah, that's you gotta go do the Amazon search.
Oh yeah, you can buy anything on Amazon, man. It's been
Oh,
my
yeah,
best friend lately.
They're my friends. Yeah. Yeah, you can
Come
use
on.
your EBT card on there too to buy food and stuff.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I use my UBT card. Usually you pay like $12.99 plus tax. $14.29. Now I only pay $5.29 plus tax a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I use Amazon.
What's going on, Bottom Dwellers? How you been, man?
Yeah, good evening, Bottom Dweller.
Okay, now that my shoulder's thoroughly kicking my ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you put those plecos in the tank?
No.
Oh,
I got them doing their acclimatization bit.
Yeah, no pop and drop.
I was gonna say, yep, never to be seen again. I did, man. I had a 6-foot long tank I was so proud of, and it had nothing but fancy plecos in it. It had one of several. I think I had like 7 of them in there. And people would go by that tank and go, "How come there's no fish in here?"
Or they're sleeping.
There used to be.
Yeah, come over here at nighttime. You can see them then.
No, I'd be over there pointing and crouching down, going, "Look! If you look underneath that piece of wood, you can see its tail."
Right.
That really doesn't impress non-fish keepers.
What the hell? Yes. You come over here for this? Yeah.
Non-fish keepers could really care less about your
Your
red
boss
cactus.
tails.
Oh, look at there they are. There they are.
Yep.
Oh, way cool.
And there they
And
went.
there they go.
There they go. And there they go.
Hello and goodbye.
Guppies for dithers. Yeah. Actually, guppies are a good dither fish, if you ask me.
What's 8 foot long? Your tank or your tripod there, Skeet?
Well, I would hope it's a tank or a tripod.
As soon as the stream ends, those fish will be all out front going, "Hey, man, what'd we miss?"
Exactly. Exactly.
Sorry, we would have showed off for you, but we were busy.
Yeah, hiding. Yeah.
We're busy doing other stuff.
They can hear you, Terry.
She says, "What's up,
I think
fish
out of-
heads, Patty?"
I think out of the 3 species I got today, these are my favorite. But
Oh, selfie stick.
I could just,
Yeah, but you gotta hold
put
on to
something
that
down
selfie
on the
stick.
floor and raise my tripod up a little bit. But
Patty's
of
out
course,
for it.
that would take effort on my part.
Yeah, you might as well just get a taller tripod. Yeah.
Or you could just do it real easy and go find you a 2x4 and rig
Yeah,
something
let's do
on
it.
that.
Yeah. Oh God,
Just
Rocco.
put a nail right there in that where that little round thing is in the front of there, and you'll never have to worry about it again.
Eventually, I'm gonna put a camera on the whole fish room. Just let it run 24/7.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I just gotta finish it first.
Yeah.
I'd show you
I'll be
the
happy when my
OBs, but I
fish
gotta
room is
clean
done.
the glass on the tank.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of cleaning to do myself.
Oh wow! All those jewel cichlids are hanging out in a group, and one is getting a
Oh, cool.
little bit of color. And I know as soon as I stand up, they're just going to disappear.
Of course.
Give them a couple days. Let everybody acclimate.
Yeah.
Take
Right
some
on.
pictures. Oh man! So, man, it's a good day. You got fish 2 days in a row, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days
Yesterday
in a
and
row.
today.
You got fish. You got an aquarium co-op order.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, how tall you want here, Terry? They got them like 60,
Oh, go ahead.
60-inch tripods for like $27-$30.
Yeah.
5 feet tall.
This one's probably about 5 foot.
I wonder. I got an old cell phone, but the battery's about to
Oh.
explode in it, so I don't know if that.
Oh, here's one at 75 and
That's a good idea.
There you go. How much is that one?
$90.
Yeah, figures.
So you're
course,
using
that-
old cell phones as an IP webcam.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Interesting. Yes, very interesting. That is right.
I got plenty of those. Now, does that have to be a smartphone?
I'm getting ideas now. No, because I have an old cell phone, but my what you call it, my Monocaster, I can hook up phones through that.
Oh, chain them that way.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, give you something.
Yes, we're still going. About to get out of here pretty soon though, because I know Mama's gonna be home, and I got to run to the pharmacy when she gets here. So.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make it at least a 4-hour one. You know, we got 9 more minutes.
Right. We got 9 minutes left. All right, we'll stream for 9 more minutes.
Yeah, you want to say it's 4 o'clock? That'd be 4 hours. That's not as long
Yeah,
as
I like.
yesterday.
I like round numbers, so.
Not 4.5.30. No.
That's right. Right.
I am so glad I am not that anal.
Well, you know what made me that way, Terry.
I know.
The military.
Oh boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I gotta go.
All right.
Later, guys.
Take care,
man.
brother. God bless you, man.
Yeah, the military
So-
can do that to you.
Yeah. Again, guys, if you're looking for some really neat plecos, check out Lands Aquatics out of South Carolina. I don't know if they actually got a website or not, but I did find him on eBay, and they were really good on shipping. So
Lands Aquatic.
Lands Aquatics, absolutely.
Really.
And don't forget now, save your pennies because BioAquatica is going to be coming up on a website real soon, and I know he's in talks with another supplier, so he'll have more than just the ones that he has now. So he'll have another supplier, and from what I'm understanding, is this new supplier has some really, really cool stuff available. So hopefully that website will get up real soon so I can share that with you guys, because I know I am super stoked to see what else he's going to be getting, because what I've seen so far, I was like, whoa, really? So
Yeah, I don't
hopefully
see
this
nothing under Lands Aquatic. Oh no, I told the aquarium. I ain't gonna do nothing. Lands Aquatic. There we go. I saw it.
does he have a website?
No, this is so different. They're talking about
Okay.
wetlands
Yeah.
and criminal pest
Yeah,
federal reserve. No.
Right. No,
Yeah,
I found him
yeah,
on
that-
eBay.
Oh.
I found him on eBay, and let's see if I can find something for you real quick. And then my blue Panac that I got yesterday came from an eBay seller named Sassy Catfish.
Oh yeah.
And he's got some nice stuff too. He's got some nice stuff. But oh, and if you're looking for good deals on like filter media and stuff like that, like your Pinky Floss and stuff like that, check out this guy right there at Big Kahuna on as well on eBay as well. And he treated me real good, super fast shipping, and the prices that's where I'm going to buy my filter media from now on. I'll just tell you that. That's how awesome his prices were, I thought. And super fast shipping. I mean, and I was just like totally stoked with that. Uh-oh.
The phone's ringing.
Hello? Yeah, all I got to do is just grab my keys and go, baby. All right, honey. Love you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Sounds
So-
like you pulling the plug.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty quick. Yeah. I wanted to, dang it. There we go. And right here. And right there. Copy. And I'll put that over here for you guys. So if you want to give his eBay a quick peek, see what else he's got on there.
Yeah. Save that for next month's spending bill.
Right. And there you go. So he's got all kinds of stuff, looks like. Ram's horns, guppies, plants, longfin albino plecos, Japanese blue-tailed guppy trios, shrimp, and mutt guppies, and orange shrimp. Yeah, looks like it's about it. So he's got a little bit of something there for you if you want to take a peek at it.
Yeah, I see it in the Ethor, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's 14 items for sale. Longfin albino Brussels nose, guppy, shrimp. Yeah, I can sell mine for that because mine are a lot bigger than that.
Right. Like I said, when it comes to eBay, I've learned that you got to pick and choose. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, you can always, you look up there at the star rating and how many sales and stuff
Right.
he's got. You know, read the reviews. Cause yeah,
Right, and
people will
then-
tell you. Yeah.
There's this one that I got my blue Panache from yesterday. And this guy, I'm going to tell you, and he knew exactly when it was dropped off and everything. And he would contact me, drop me an email at every stop this guy made. So yeah, we're getting ready to dip out of here in a minute there, Mr. Manifesto. I got to go take Mama to the pharmacy and stuff. So
Yeah, you gotta
but
do
that is
White
where I
PC.
got the blue Panache. I got that from him. And this one right here. This is my sponsor. This one, this is what he's got on eBay right now. Now, what he's got on eBay and what he's going to have available are two different things. Remind you that, okay?
Oh yeah.
But this is BioAquatica because now his site, he's going to have some really cool stuff on his site when it's up. So, but that's BioAquatica. Those guys are excellent guys. They've done so good by me. And this one is copy and paste. This is where I got the deal on the fish food and the filter media, like the pinky floss, the blue, and the green that I had showed you. Like this stuff right here. Love this stuff. It's like excellent for. It's actually green. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's actually green. It's like a excellent for like a polish pad to put in, like your canister filters, or even with the hang-on backs, they work really good. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but not like I said, I don't use that. I use coarse and medium and fine sponges. Yeah.
And
The only
that's
thing
what I
is
have in
about
my.
those-
That's what I have in my canisters. I have sponges in my canisters too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because all these AquaClears all got coarse and fine and medium sponges.
Right,
Right. I clean them, especially on the pleco tank. Maybe once a month, or until
Right on,
the
right on.
flow slows down. Plus, I get Quarry Co-op's pre-filters on them, so that even helps more.
Right on.
Yeah, so.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to dip out of here for a little while.
Yeah.
I'll be back on later on this evening. But if you guys are looking for some cool fish, check those out. Definitely check out the links I posted for you. If you decide to buy something, make sure you let them know that Rocco sent you from Rocco's Fish Room, and maybe that'll try to cement the fact that I'm trying to maybe get a discount code so we can all benefit from it. You know what I mean?
All right, Rocco.
So, all right, guys. God bless. Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
Be good
have a
to
good
yourself,
day.
and be even better to your fish.
Oh yeah.